Woo hoo hoo! The day of the woman. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Welcome. Let's celebrate women today. We love them so much around here. We really, really do. Hey, hey, kitty. Welcome. But y'all, I made a mistake. I think I might have messed up a little bit. Because I'm looking at the history of International Women's Day right now. And did y'all know it's a socialist holiday? Y'all, this is a socialist celebration. I didn't know that. I thought I was doing something good for women. But it started in 1909 by the Socialist Party of America. Well, you know what? We can repurpose it and make it our own thing. This one is for the ladies, whatever that means today. And the woman inside of all of us, I guess. We'll try to center actual women today. So if there's any women that want to come up and talk, and we will defer to you on the panel. Hey, speaking of, one of our favorite women right here, Helena. Welcome. I will start by checking the news. I haven't really looked today, so let's see if anything new is going on other than Trump. Okay, SpaceX exploded. So if that's still the headline, that tells me that not much else has been going on. Tariffs, trade policies, Department of Education, Doge, that kind of stuff. Okay, no news there. How about tweets? Well, I do like this one. Critical theory should always be read as conspiracy theory. I agree. Critical theory is wokeness, social justice, that type of stuff. All we hear about today are the conspiracy theories that they've kept from you, and only people like Candace Owen can reveal them, supposedly. They are critical theorists, people. Very telling, he says. Because it is. That's no different than the theory that men, the patriarchy, are secretly controlling the world, or white people, or straight people, is no different than Jews are secretly controlling the world, or the globalists are secret controlling, or whatever your little secret conspiracy group is, the Illuminati, the lizard people. White male Jewish lizards. Hey, Daniel Barry. Happy Saturday. And happy Woman's Day to the women in your life. And the women in sports. In women's sports. And the men in men's sports. But not happy Woman's Day to the men in the women's sports. No, sir. No, ma'am. Not on this channel. Actually, I don't play women's sports, so it really doesn't matter to me. It's not my issue. I defer to the sports. I think it should be up to the sports to determine. But I think a lot of the sports have determined that it's an unfair advantage to have like big, anatomically muscular, stronger, testosterone-fueled women competing against slighter, less testosterone, less anatomically, add stronger advantage women. I remember. Oh my God, I remember that movie. It came on TV. It was a miniseries. And was it who was it? Who was that? Was it Diana Rigg that was in it? Let's see. Yeah, we used to watch that and then go to school the next day and all talk about it. That was a good show. Who was the head lizard lady? Not Diana Rigg. Let's see, main cast. Diana was the name of the character. Jane Badler was the lady. Yeah. And they rebooted it too. Hey, African, what's up? Um, you know what? Since it's Women's Day, I'm going to put this to the crowd. We have a guest in the back that would like to come up to celebrate International Women's Day with us. You all know him as Midlife Bro Logic, Barnabas. I had to take him off yesterday for being a bully. Um, African could come up.
Gee, that was quick.
Did
Jeff.
hey, okay, real quick. Are you subbed? Did you sub back to me?
Yeah,
Type a comment in the chat so I can know that you're subbed.
of course I had.
Jeremy's saying to bring you up, but Jeremy's not a woman that I know of.
Okay.
We have somebody in the back trying to weasel their way
Uh,
on. Did you Barney, type in the chat so I'll know
yes,
that you're subbed. I don't want to bring you up if you're not subbed. I see you in the back waving your hands and hollering, but I can't hear what you're saying.
okay.
You can't type? That's what you're saying?
No, here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
no, no, oh, no, sorry. I got
Um,
confused. Not you. There's somebody in the back that I'm talking to that's trying to come on.
oh, yeah.
Did you resub?
I'm never going to be a sub.
Okay.
Ooh, he's okay. Bring him in, man. Then why are
You
you
being
worried
one
about
right
that?
now. You being one right now.
Who's being one right now?
This
Me.
Barney, this guy.
So why is he kicking out himself, or you kicking him out? Is he gonna?
He
He's
he
gonna be
keeps he
out.
keeps on subbing and then trying to come and he's playing games.
Is he?
How are you, African? It's been a while.
I'm alright. I'm not an African, but yeah, I'm good. Nah, I get you. I'm alright. Hasn't been that long.
Couple of days. Well, it feels long. A
Yeah,
couple of days in the panelverse is
the
like
panel
weeks.
verse. You been alright? Huh?
Yeah, I've been okay. Working, busy.
Good. Nice to
Yep.
know. hmm But what's the fucking channel about, and why was he giving you grief?
I don't know. He's always up to something. Today is International Women's Day, and I guess he
Oh
wants
my
to come and
gosh.
celebrate it. He's the first one that showed up.
Oh, he's go on. There it is.
Let
Yo,
you up or kick you off. Oh, I didn't know I had that. Yeah, I can kick you
it's
off.
cool. What's
Why
up,
would you
man?
come to a channel that you're not even going to ever sub to again?
What do you mean?
Barnabas with his pink shirt. Okay, well, I'll let you take care of that. So, how's your week? Are you still working, busy with the work stuff?
Wow, always busy. Always missioning. Yeah, doing something. What and what? Yourself? Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah, very much.
All right. Excellent.
Oh, Lori Singer. I hated her character in Footloose. I hated her so much. She was the preacher's daughter.
Mhm. Was
Like,
it?
I'm a wild child myself, but she was just. She was irresponsibly wild and dangerously wild. Hey, Dagmar. Good to see you. And yes, hello to Mr. Plastic. Did you get your beard trimmed? Looks different.
Yeah, good man. Yeah, of course. Come on. Got to groom now and again, don't you?
Happy Woman's Day.
Your midlife. What's going on, bro?
You're
Uh,
on mute. I don't know if you
why is
know
he on
that.
mute? Unmute him.
Are you
Leave him alone.
I
African?
didn't mute
Are
him.
you African?
I grew up. I mean, no, but I grew up there. Yeah, man.
What country?
South Africa, Botswana, and Namibia. Those three in that region.
How
But
did you
my old
manage
man,
3 different countries? That's interesting.
my
That's
old
very
man,
interesting.
because my old man had companies out there, so I studied throughout those areas, those regions where he operated and worked. That's how I got you know, I guess, I can just say, visas.
Where do you live now?
Back in England when I was born. Yeah.
Interesting.
I haven't left yet. I don't know until the. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? They say that the Americans are letting the Boers in, so I might just go back to South Africa and just like fly out to America and go, yay!
Be a refugee.
Here's my South African passport. Yeah, exactly. Do the whole like, hey, let's do it again. It's
You go
true.
stay with Barney.
Who knows?
He could
Why
take
doesn't
you
stay?
in.
I'm sure they'll look at my credentials, man. I wouldn't get away with that at all. They'd know. They'd be like, we know who you are. And not because it's a bad thing. Military.
You just have a reputation.
Yeah, you know it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going around today. I think both of you have reputations.
Do we? Everyone has a reputation, brother.
Yeah, I guess so. What's
Correct.
up?
It isn't.
Happy Women's Day.
It's interesting. You always like to shame me for my
Why would you feel ashamed of Women's
sexuality.
Day?
I'm not ashamed, but you're like, oh look, he's got a pink shirt on. You're like,
No, I said I like
you're
your shirt. It's
no,
Millennium
no, no.
Falcon.
You said it in a disparaging way, trying to insinuate that I'm gay. You did, which is
I don't
crazy.
have to
Which is crazy.
insinuate that.
I don't have to insinuate.
I'm
'cause
the
you
one
are
that
gay.
keeps defending you, saying I don't think you're gay.
You don't
You're
defend
not.
me.
You don't set off my gaydar. You set off everybody else's, but you don't set off mine. But I'm more interested in this unsubbing routine you have going on.
I don't like the way you
That's the
like. I don't like
fear
the
of
way you
commitment.
say you want me to. It's like I'm getting sexual references from you.
Well,
making me
it's
sick.
just mixed messages when you're constantly unsubbing from the channel and then trying to come on and participate all at the same time.
Well, I get upset. I don't think you treat me fairly, especially when you have like. It's weird. Anytime you have some kind of twink up here, you show favoritism towards them, and you let them talk and monopolize the
Africa's a
conversation.
twink.
What's a twink?
And you're not a
Wait,
twink.
what's a twink?
Imagine Jeff 25 years ago. That's a twink. Okay.
Just
So-
a young.
Are you a
guy.
twink? You're a gay guy.
He's talking about
You're a
though, but
gay
he's
guy.
jealous.
He's an
of
old twink.
this.
Now he's a queen. There's a difference.
Oh.
But
He's leaving out the part when
Kinda
he came up
creepy.
here and tried to tell everybody to shut up yesterday.
yeah, but when someone just talks
Yeah, but-
nonstop, you have
Yeah,
to
but-
you have to be
No,
like
it's my panel. On
excuse me,
your
you can't
panel,
just
you can
talk
do
and
that.
talk and
On
talk.
my panel, I'm
No,
the
but
one that
when
does
I
that,
talk,
not
you shut me up
Not
all the
you.
time.
That's
You're
not your
showing
role here.
clear and present favoritism towards men on the channel or women that have more, I guess, appear one way or another more attractive to you, and it hurts my feelings. And you always deny that you and me are not a good YouTube pair, and it bothers me. It hurts me. You and me are good, Jeff. We're a good team, and I hate
Jeff,
that you won't admit it.
happening here? Is there some like beef going on here? I don't know.
No, we
It's
collab and we make magic.
manufactured
Me and
beef.
him make
It's
magic together.
Lab
Me and him
grown.
make magic together, and he denies it. Right? He treats me like
This
some
is a
fat
bit
chick
that he
only
does
comes
to try
after
to get
midnight. No,
numbers
it's
up
not a
on
bit.
his
This is
own
real.
channel.
This is really how I feel. This is a man's channel, and
Let
I'm
it
open
out.
with my feelings. And I'm telling you how I feel about you, Jeff. I'm sick of you denying that we are special YouTubers and that we are meant to be together at least on a bi-monthly basis. Come on, stop it.
We tried that the Todd Grande show that we tried to do together. What is this? The trans cult.
It was a good show.
It was okay. I mean,
See
it
what I
wasn't.
mean?
It's not going
Always
to win any
undermine
kind of
us.
YouTube award anytime soon, but it was.
I think
okay.
it is going to win a YouTube award.
Well, when it does, let me know.
It's gonna
Give me my
win
cut.
2025 best straight and rainbow collab. It is 100%. We're in the runnings, bro. We're gonna win an Oscar, a Grammy, and a Tony. All I want.
But if we're meant to be together bi-monthly at least, you can at least you can stay sub. Like you, that's what I'm saying. You send mixed messages when you say we're meant to be together. We're a great couple. We should do it twice a month, and I'm never subbing to you again.
Did I say that? I never said that.
Yeah,
I never said I'm
it
never
when
subbing
you
to
came
you
up
again.
today.
No, because you were trying to turn it sexual, and it's gross.
No, I wasn't trying to. Why
Yes,
would
you
I
are.
try to turn anything sexual? With
You're like,
I try to.
I want you to be my sub,
and skirt
Barnabas,
your
and I'm like,
turning
bro,
everything
calm
sexual.
down. I'm the dom.
That's why
Also, I'm not gay.
you're unsubbing and subbing. Don't you get it, Jeff? He's unsubbing and subbing. Oh.
You don't treat me fairly. You don't
See,
respect our special
you're driving
relationship.
away my audience, my regulars.
Can you
Browns
do
boy, don't leave on his account. I can
can you do a
drop it.
poll? Do a poll. Should Barney stay or
We
go?
did a poll
No,
already,
don't,
and
don't do
all the
that.
hate
And I should
watchers side
stay.
with you.
Do it again.
I know,
Do it
because
again.
it's the hate watchers.
Do it again. Do it again.
No, I'm not doing
Come
another
on,
poll with you.
guys. Have a
What's that
joke.
song? The
No.
Cars. Da na 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 na. Woo!
Do it
Should I
again.
stay?
Do it.
Should
The
I
Kinks.
go? Anything it should be trouble. I say it will be double. Is that the Cars?
That's you're mixing the Clash and the Kinks. Should I stay or should I go?
Who was that?
Which is the Clash, and the Kinks
Okay.
is Do It Again a few years later, 1984.
What song is that? Sing that.
Do it again, dun, 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 dun. And you mixing it up with Should I Stay or Should I Go, which is by the Clash.
I don't know the Do It Again song. There's Alice in Chains Do It Again.
That's
but
obvious.
that's not what we're talking about. Women say, it's just we exalt women all the time. Men are dying at faster rates.
This is Women's Day. Save it for another day. We honor women today here. How's your woman?
She's great.
Okay.
Well, of course she's straight, man. She's with
Great.
you.
She's great.
She's queer. She's a queer woman. That's weird.
Very well.
Okay.
Yeah, so tell all your fans to stop sliding into my DMs. Ladies, I'm not available. Stop it. I don't want to give you false hopes. I'm not interested. If you're a YouTuber and you want to collab on a non-sexual way, maybe we can talk. But please,
I'm straight.
please.
By the
Do
way.
you want to collab?
No.
Oh well. Okay. Well. Okay. There it is.
Africa
should. He'd give you some good content.
I'm
going to
cool.
talk about
He has costumes,
South Africans,
everything.
South African asylum seekers. It's like
that's funny though. Hang on.
Funny.
Everything should be of course. Shouldn't everything be? You take the worst into humor, right? That's how we live through the worst. It's humor.
I don't live through that kind of stuff.
Well,
I never had my life is blessed.
And it depends on how people have to deal with things. Over that method, right? It really is, I think. Humor actually breaks that sort of terrible tide. I think maybe not then because of the Russians, because they just like in their Russian shit. Oh my god.
We could all use a little more humor.
Oh yeah,
because I tried to tell the truth about the Russians. I got kicked off the show, so this isn't exactly.
That's not why you got kicked off.
Yes,
yes.
Tell the truth. People can watch it for themselves.
Man, I want to go to the Hermitage fucking gallery.
Can you turn on the closed caption? I can't understand this guy. Seriously, help me out.
I think you do that on your end.
Okay, let's turn on. Okay, hold on.
YouTube.
Okay, go ahead so I can understand you. I got my translator.
See if the captions can.
I think I just want you to myself, Jeff. I think that's the problem, right? I don't like fighting for your attention on your panel, right? Especially if you're
Why
like
me? Do you
4 or 5
feel
people.
this way with other people, or am I just the target of your obsession?
The object of my desire. That's a good question. I think I feel like that. No, I feel like that about most people, but all YouTubers.
It's your insecurities. You're an attention whore, but you can't fight. You can't always get the attention when there's other people because you're competing, and you can't always compete with other people. So you need everybody to yourself to get the amount of attention that you need from them.
Why is that? That might be right. You might be onto something here. Why is that?
I don't know why that is.
Oh, you're a narcissist, maybe.
Could be.
Narcissism.
No, is he a narcissist? Maybe. Do you want something else that nobody can give you? You just want to prove something because you have to prove it. What's going on here?
Trying to figure it out.
Oh, so you have to figure it out with us, right? So is that the best way to do it? Because now I'm, not being
because it's attention. If you figure it out by himself,
okay. I'll
that
tell
wouldn't be
you
an
the truth, and
audience.
you want to hear the truth, but you won't like it. If I get
No, I want to hear the truth. Give me the truth, please. Tell me the truth.
I don't know you enough to actually evaluate who you are, sir. Only this medium here that we speak of right now, and you can't understand me, I believe.
It's kind of tough.
He's a well-known YouTuber.
Kind of mumbling, plus you're speaking like some kind of whatever it is you're speaking. I don't get it.
And he provokes, too. It's negative attention. Kids used to do this in the classroom.
I want to share something that I have that I like. Would you like to see it?
I'd have to know what it is first before I know if I want to see
Yeah,
it.
I'm
So
cool.
It's a tool that I bought from Home Depot.
yeah, I like tools.
I have a Milwaukee Phillips screwdriver, and this is like the brand. It's the expensive brand that I can't really afford, but I can afford like a screwdriver. So it's like it's a bit of luxury,
How
and it
much
has.
did you pay for that?
I mean, it's anyone can afford it. It's the power tools are the
20.
expensive
Let's do
ones.
prices right. $20.
I don't remember because it was in a set. I mean, do you want me to look up the price? It was like
You
three or
said
four.
you could only afford the screwdriver, and suddenly now it's a set.
I mean, you're really just making things difficult, right?
Well, no, did you just not say you could only afford the individual screwdriver?
Well, okay. So excuse me, I didn't like really
Don't
lay it
put
all
that
on the
on
line.
me when it's coming from you.
It was a set of screwdrivers, sir.
Okay.
But isn't it nice? Like, look at the end. It shows you. Oh, look, it's a Phillips. It's magnetized, bro. It's Milwaukee. That's the
What have
brand
you
that you want.
screwed with it?
I just screwed in a little thing. I have this
Where's it made, by the way, Milwaukee? Where's it made?
That's a good question. Hopefully, Milwaukee. Great question. I don't know. Where are
Okay,
Milwaukee tools made? I'll Google it. I'll find out.
go on. Let's do it. Do it.
I screwed in something. You know, I do things.
Is it German or is it again like Israeli?
I
Sweden.
mean,
This is
Milwaukee
Scandinavian.
is a place in America, so I'm hoping it's American.
Yeah, but it's mostly
no. Look
Scans
it
and
up.
Nords. Vikings. Minnesota Vikings.
I'm gonna look it up. Where are Milwaukee? I can't even spell this word. Tools made. Milwaukee tools are made in the United States, China, Germany, Mexico, and Vietnam. Damn it!
Hey, Untrackable, what is Sicario?
It's a hitman in
Oh.
Mexico.
Where's Milwaukee actually based? Where's it from originally? Like the company?
Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Well,
they're made there. So where's Milwaukee's headquarters? Where's Milwaukee from? Where's it actually? Its brand.
all right,
Who
let's
owns
Wikipedia it. Milwaukee Electric Tool Corporation, also known more commonly as Milwaukee Tool, is a multinational company that develops, manufactures, and markets power tools, hand tools, tool accessories, tool storage, and personal protective equipment. Milwaukee Tools was last sold in 2005 for $626.6 million to the Hong Kong-based Tektronic Industries. No!
The name
Hong Kong?
is Native American.
Oh,
A lot of American place names came from the Indian names for them.
damn it. History.
Seattle's another one.
In 1918, A.H. Peterson developed the Hole Shooter, a one-handed operation, quarter-inch capacity power drill powered by a series-type
This
Westinghouse
is Women's
motor.
Day. Why are we talking about tools and power tools?
Man, because tools are great, bro. Because you know why Milwaukee is the best, and seriously, because the power tools that I've used, Milwaukee-wise, compared to any other ones, are the best, bro. I
I'll
mean,
have to
they're
keep that in mind.
especially the wireless ones are just like they go, bro. They go through rock and concrete, you know, get through the steel, no matter what, man. The drivers, all that shit, oh, the best. Tell you.
That's kinda
Milwaukee all the way. It's also the way they designed it. You know, these brushes, these pressures they make in a handheld. You know, you're talking like back in the day. You know, fuck me, man. You've got like 4 horses in your hand. Tool. It's amazing. I love
I mean,
it.
I have DeWalt tools because I can't. My power tools are DeWalt because I can't afford Milwaukee. Here's a set Milwaukee screwdriver. $55. It's $55. You get
I
6.
work in industry, so we have to, you know, the best toolkits we have are Milwaukee.
Sure.
You know, because of the industry. It's
Yep.
better to. It's a better look. It works well. All that shit is great. You know.
Mike, I didn't realize he was the guy from the Goonies. Josh Brolin was the older brother in the Goonies. I
Yeah.
started rewatching it the other day. Oh yeah, you too, Untrackable, and enjoy the movie too. It sounds good. It's a thriller about an FBI agent.
Yeah, Women's Day. I mean, like it's like so much Women's Day, right? You know, You know what March 14th is? Are you aware of this one?
Is it
Look
St.
that up.
Patrick's?
No,
What?
it's my favorite holiday. Look it
Does
up.
that make it every day is Men's Day? Do we have a Men's Day?
We do, but no one
We
cares
do.
about it.
There's a whole men's mental health month, I think.
No,
Movember.
that's mental health. That's mental health, man. That's just like retards
Mental
can't deal
health.
with it. Oh,
Hey,
mental health.
this is a mental health
I know,
channel
I know, I
and a
know, I know.
retard channel.
Of course, that's why I'm like calling myself that.
Mental health for retards.
Yeah, but man,
What is
you
March 14th?
gotta understand that retard.
Google it. I want to see your reaction when you find it. March 14th holiday.
Okay, shit. Is it, man?
My favorite holiday. Best holiday ever.
Is it Day of the Dead?
No, way better.
Every day is a day, isn't there? Jesus. I did, it's got to be, I guess,
Pie
every
Day.
day.
It's
Pie
not Pi
day.
Day. Nope.
Oh, well, it is
Oh,
Pie Day.
it's
314.
pie day, bro. It's pie day, you fat cunt.
Well, whatever other holiday it is, it's competing with Pie
I
Day.
mean, you do. Don't you lift pies?
I'll put it in the back. Here you go. Since you won't. That's another reason
I'm
I'm
looking at
always
it
mad.
now.
It's not Pi Day.
That's so funny. It's not pie day. I mean,
That's my favorite holiday, March 14th. Like, get ready.
I'm hungry already.
it's not pie day.
It's
Read it. Read it.
Steak and Knobber Day.
Oh, Jesus.
It's called Steak and Blowjob Day. Sometimes Steak and BJ Day
Oh,
or
yeah.
Steak and
Steak and
Knobber
blowjob.
Day.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
woman has to give you
satirical,
a steak and a
unofficial
blowjob
holiday.
day. Yeah, I know
Why
this.
is it your favorite? Because that's your one chance where you
But no,
might
because woman needs to give you,
get a
steak
steak.
and blowjob. That's the steak and blowjob day. Yeah, amen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good man. He brought that up. Amen.
Why?
A woman
I
gave
can't.
me that.
That's only a
Yeah,
holiday for people that
oh,
can't have that
no,
any day they want.
no, I didn't even know about this day till my woman gave me that day. So I bought me a steak, gave me a blowjob, and said steak and blowjob day.
On March 14th, she said
Yeah,
for that
hundred
reason.
percent, man. Yes, 100%, man. I couldn't. I was like, oh, whoa,
So much for
okay.
Women's Day.
Don't worry, man. Every day is blowjob day, but steak and blowjob day is like, wow.
A
Yeah,
day where it's really just extra special. You know
All
what I
about the
mean?
steak.
yeah, it is. It's better to know in the know. As we get older, we can't just eat steak every day. So
Why not?
blowjob.
Because of the
Well,
red meat thing.
yeah, I mean, come on, bro. I mean, things in the gut. You've got to be careful as you get older. You're going to be, later on in one's life.
I think I'm gonna go get a steak today.
Okay.
I tell you, man, Giant. It's a. I don't know if you're familiar with Giant out where you live, Jeff. Do you have that
What is that?
supermarket?
No.
Oh God, I have the Giant app. It's freaking awesome, man. Like, you can go and you can get
It's purple.
you get coupons.
Yeah, all the grocery stores have that.
And bro, I got ribeyes bone in were $6.99 a pound, bro. That's killer price, man. Killer freaking price. So something to think about there. I stocked up because when are you going to get a better price? Like never. So I got a whole bunch in the freezer right now. Thawing one out now.
Nice.
Yeah. Steak and BJ Day, March 14th. I'm getting ready for it. I'm getting ready for it.
With the bone in. Hey, Zintz. Welcome. Happy Woman's Day. And March
I'm
14th
going to
is
remind
Steak
my
and
missus
BJ
of
Day.
that day.
We'll probably
Well
do a
done,
panel.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Jeff, honestly, you stress me out because, I like to wear my same
You're
shirt.
responsible
Excuse
for
me.
your own reactions.
No. I wanted to wear my shirt.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll be right back. Let me show
You're a
you
grown
my shirt.
adult.
I'll be right.
Take your time. He's a grown-ass adult. If he's stressed, takes responsibility for that. Yeah, that's why he's here, Zintz. Because it's Woman's Day. He was the first one to show. Like the minute I started the show, he was backstage, ready to come on with his pink shirt.
Oh, I see. Is he baiting you then? Because it's Women's Day.
No, look. This is my favorite shirt, right? Yeah, and you always make fun of me. Look at the inside, right? It's got a hoodie. I wear it in the
that's
house
the
like,
shirt
all
you
the
say
time.
you wear every single day.
Yeah. So
I don't
what?
think it's good to wear the same garment every day, no matter what it looks like.
Well, you stressed me out. Now I had to put the shirt on, and even it's like,
I like your shirt, your current shirt. I like it a lot.
yeah, but it's not as comfortable, man. It's like
Well, you could suffer for fashion.
you're just putting undue stress on my fashion choices. It's bothering me.
Well, deal with it.
All right, let me tell you what I've been up to. I've been on TikTok, and it's a crazy situation over there. It's like super liberal, super woke, super like out of control. Like there's lots of lives, and they if you there's usually two kinds. There's like a bunch of libs, and if you're voted for Trump, they want you to come up so they can all attack you. And then the other one is usually like trans, and they're like, we want to use our bathrooms, and if you don't like trans, come up and tell us why. And then like you jump on, and then they all just attack you and call you racist and homophobic.
What did you tell them when you hopped on?
Because I'm trying to get a real trans on my show, so I'm looking.
Me too. I've been trying. You and me.
I'm trolling for trans. I'm trolling for trans.
Hang on. When you talk about that, where does the rationality or dialectic come into it? So if there is something that you're going into, there has to be somewhere. If they're just going to extenuate the "I hate you because of" or "I hate you because of" without you having a discussion here, what's that?
I don't understand your question, but let me answer it.
What do you mean you don't understand my question? I mean,
you use these big fancy like English. What are you, the king of England, bro? I don't understand your words. I'm stupid. Dumb it down to a stupid American.
Now he's insulted his own self.
Why do you address yourself as a stupid American? You're not stupid, clearly, right?
I don't understand your question.
Oh my god!
So through deductive reasoning, I have determined maybe I'm stupid. Because you're using big fancy words, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
Okay, do you know what the dialectic is? It means a discussion between the paradigms which are left or right.
Paradigms, bro. Can you just use some basic words?
So the agreement of why you are a lefty or righty, as in if you're a liberal or you're a conservative, correct? These things are those measures. So the dialectic means that one should come to the equal understanding of both left extreme and right to an understanding. A dialectic in that regard.
You should go on TikTok and ask them that.
Man. Bro, what are you, Aristotle? Again, you're speaking at a level way higher than I can.
No, you're on the wrong channel because this channel is geared for that level. That's the norm here.
No, it's not.
I'm not dumbing down my channel for you.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's not.
Not. It is. And so again, like what you've expressed to me about what TikTok is, because I don't go on TikTok to go argue. Like you say, oh, you go this way, you're that. You get attacked here, you get attacked there. It's like, well, then what the fuck is the point?
I'm looking for a trans to bring to my damn YouTube show. That's the point.
Are there no trans on YouTube other than Nev?
She won't come. She's not interested.
Does anyone know a trans that we can? We need to find a trans because I'm looking for one too. Maybe we can collaborate.
Oh, now
Andrew Wilson is always doing TikTok's invasions, and he's constantly finding trans channels. But I don't know if they would cross over to YouTube.
I want to bring him on in good faith and ask him questions. I've got questions.
I do too.
But the thing is, and they don't really. They pretend like they want questions, but they just want to bring you on and call you bad. It's hard to, and I found someone that was kind of fair, but she wasn't interested. So,
Tarot Revolution Marcella. We used to have Lib. Lib was pretty much.
Lib is not trans, and they don't cam up. Stop it. It's fake trans.
Oh, it has to be a cam trans that cams.
And you're looking for a tranny. Then you're looking for somebody who's a
I don't think you're supposed to use that term. It's not going to. We have to. Somehow it turned into a bad term. Hey,
derogatory. Oh my god!
Did you know what he meant when he said it?
I don't know what he said.
Then there was no need to interrupt.
I'm willing to make some concessions to get a trans on the goddamn show, and I'm pretty sure they don't like being called that. Right? I'm willing to, play the little game. I'll use the pronouns. I won't say tranny. That's all.
Oh my god! I mean, that's again bending the knee. in yourself.
Leah
And
Tarot
you're already
Grass. I found the
accepting. You're
channel. Let's
already
see
accepting
if
by that measure their they them whatever it is.
Well,
to your
I
value.
want
You
to, I
have
want to, I want to talk. I want to talk to them. I want to see what the hell's going on.
well,
Honestly, I want to stop them from cutting off their wiener. Like,
well,
bro,
that
don't
why?
cut your wiener off.
These are
huh?
adult people. They can
Oh,
do what they
No,
want with
no,
wieners.
because
no,
if
You're
dude.
not the
listen,
wiener police.
I am.
I don't think any child or any human should ever go through anything that is sort of castration in any respect.
Well, then don't do it. But
They
other people
do.
are
What
free
about
to.
circumcision?
Children,
That's people can
they
do
should
what they
go
want
through
with their
that
own
as
bodies.
children, adolescents. No way. No.
What circumcision? Good or bad? Oh, you're African. Are you? I don't actually. I'm not going to ask. So never mind.
Well, I'm cool. I'm not Hebrew.
So are you or are you not?
No.
He's a Hebrew. I thought you were
No.
Mormon.
Yeah. So yeah.
A
Did they
Mormon.
cut your wiener or not? Go ahead.
No.
Oh,
No.
don't say that around Jeff. He loves uncut cock. So just be careful. Listen, there's something called body integrity identity disorder. Is a rare psychological condition characterized by a persistent and intense desire to amputate a healthy limb or limbs. There's no excuse me. There's no planet that we live on where we should be amputating healthy reproductive organs.
It's
glands,
their body.
or body
They can
parts.
amputate what
It
they
is insane.
want.
No,
If
there's
you
no
don't want to
surgery.
do it,
There
don't
is.
do it.
Excuse
But quit
me.
telling
And
other people what
this
to
is why I
do.
get triggered because you won't let me talk. If I was a little twink
That
from Sweden,
triggers you
you'd
not.
let me talk and talk and talk. If I was a
Yeah,
twink
because you
from
want to
Sweden,
come on, try
you
to
let
run
me
your
talk and
mouth
talk and
for
talk.
attention.
But I want to talk. You won't let me talk. This is
And
why I
you
get
threatened
triggered.
by
Listen,
anybody that
there's
interferes
no
with that. Look,
doctor in
Sean's trying to
America.
help you fight a trans. He's suggesting the atheist line show.
There is no doctor in America that's going to amputate a perfectly healthy arm on purpose, at least. So why are we cutting off wieners and boobs? Insane. So that's where I stand. Okay, go ahead.
I think it's
It's
yes.
not
I
my
think
boobs.
it's
Not my
terrible.
wiener.
I think there should no child under adolescence. No one should go. Why would you want to go? Why would anyone suggest it? Personally,
Exactly.
it's only if there is like cancer or something in the testicle and that do you remove, right?
Of course.
There we go. So yeah, or there's that in the ovary. That's a cancerous cell or something that you have to go through, or there's complications in the womb. That's real. But to say, okay, let's just remove this, and all of a sudden, yeah, buddy,
But it's
you're an
not your
adult
place to
now.
decide. That's the issue. It's the
I
principle
mean,
They are
involved.
insane. And I'm
children.
not going to let an insane person chop their arm off. It is our place. We need to step in.
No, it's not.
We
You're
need to
being a
intervene.
Karen.
Don't cut your wiener off.
There are some trans people that cut it, and they're a lot happier. They
I don't believe it.
don't
They're all
regret.
nuts. They're crazy.
It's,
That's
yeah,
your
I mean,
opinion.
well,
It's fact. It's fact.
You don't get
weird.
to live other people's lives for them.
Yes, I do.
Worry about your own. You have
Trans and
a
And
gentlemen.
you have a life of your own that could
hey,
use
bro,
focus.
you can't save their dead arms and their dead testicles, but children or under that age shouldn't ever think of this. Like,
No, I wouldn't let adults do it either. I'd be like, well, you
I
doctors are
mean,
nuts.
there are like there's rare things that I can't even break away from that. But in some respect, Jeff is right, where it's choice, but only when I believe is the adult understands that choice, not the child, not the adolescent's brain. That thing needs to stop. No, we shouldn't give like
Yeah,
kids
I'm only
drugs.
speaking of adults.
Yeah, but yeah,
But people used to have the same argument with
that's the problem,
tattoos
isn't
and
it? Like
cosmetic
kids are like, oh, I
surgery.
want to be an adult. This must be an adult. Cut my fucking nuts off. Adult wanted to cut their nuts off 50 years ago. All of a
They
sudden,
were
like,
doing
right,
it. You had to
some
go to
big
like
nuts off.
Thailand and
Well, they
Sweden.
did have eunuchs. In all fairness, they had eunuchs. That's a thing.
Ridiculous.
But doesn't make it right. Yeah, I think tattoos on the face should be illegal too. I mean, I guess I
Yeah,
want to
see,
take away people's
I
rights.
wouldn't want you in charge of anything. You're too
Well,
much of a control freak,
I guess so. Tattoos on face
and
illegal.
not in an attractive way.
I'd be like, tattoos, like up to here is the most. That's it. And even that I don't like.
Yeah, there's lots of things I don't like, but I didn't like that shirt you were wearing. but I'll defend your right to wear it.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I
You
will.
tear me down.
I
You
gave
make
you
me
my
feel
opinion on it.
insecure. You say, "Oh, you wear the same shirt every day." You
I'm not responsible for your insecurity, dude. I didn't create it.
Yeah,
I don't control
exactly. He
it.
was saying you come on here before this, man. You telling him to give you some time for his space? Shut the fuck up.
So me or him?
You.
Oh.
Now you understand me, huh?
Wait, why do I have to shut up?
English.
I don't really understand it because I didn't know who he told to shut the fuck up.
Oh,
Why do I have to shut the fuck up? Tell me why.
Oh, I don't know, man. Because you know what? You just talk too much over people. Show them your garments that you wear too often. Go, this is why. Jeez, man, relax. Wash them now and again and get in the sun. It's all good.
Why can he tell me what to do, but like everyone, like
No,
I can't tell anyone else to do? Jeff, this is why I have problems.
He said no.
You have no, Jeff. Jeff, you have special rules for me, and everyone else is free reign, and it's bullshit. And I see it, and it's obvious, and I know it.
Okay, well then why do you hang out here? You still come back. You still show up.
I don't understand me, Jeff. I'm
still
sorry.
Keep coming back.
I can't understand the Africans talking. What, Jeff? Oh, now we're quiet. Okay, fine. I'm going to take this time to talk. Save the wiener. PLM. Penis Lives Matter. Don't cut him off. That's right. If you know any trans, send them to my channel. I want to have a serious show, and we can agree
send
on
them
terms.
here first. They're going to need some warming up for Barney, so send them here first.
Gays and trans don't get along. Bro, stop it. You know that. You know that. And they're not attracted to you either. They want straight looking men.
I'm not attracted to them, so that works.
No, they don't like you. You don't accept them. They should come to my show first. It's facts.
Well, they can decide that too.
I don't know why you don't want to team up with me.
He doesn't know why you want to.
Because we don't get along. Yeah. You play games.
Yeah.
I don't think it's great content. It's not what I'm trying to do mental health wise.
What are you trying to do?
Like show the world.
What are you trying to show the world?
4 or 5 reasons right there.
Mardi Gras? Should I get my Mardi Gras shit out?
You have Mardi Gras stuff? Yeah.
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 Will you get yours out?
I've got mine out earlier this week. I've done the Mardi Gras.
You want me to put it on now?
If you want to. I am curious about it, though.
Well,
I love seeing Mardi Gras stuff, so I can judge.
Well, I want to see a little more excitement out of you. I want you to, see a little more kindness out of you. And then let's try that.
I have you on the show.
Weird, bro.
I have something you want. Let's see if you know how to get it, Jeff.
You're here. That's the kindness. It's charity, even.
Charity case. God. You're such an asshole.
I didn't want you to come on. I really fought myself when you were in the back flailing.
You don't like me,
begging.
honestly, on the show? I'm tell the truth. Should I go away forever? I can.
You do. You did for a while.
Well, that's not forever.
Then you suddenly came back and unsubbed.
Well, you're a dickhead. Do you want me to go away forever? I will. Tell me. Say the words.
I'm not going to tell
you. Oh my God, just tell him to go away forever and he'll go away forever.
No, he won't.
I bet he won't.
He won't.
I bet you later on he'll be like, "Oh my God, why did you do that?"
Tell me to go away forever, and I'll go away forever.
I'm not telling you what to do. You're a grown person. You can decide what channels you want to go.
You like me. You like me, and you don't want to admit it.
There are times when you're okay.
What about now? Is it this time?
But there's more friction than not.
Friction makes electricity, baby. What's up? Renewable resource.
I feel tired, like I'm drained.
It's because this guy. It's because this guy wants a throuple.
No, African hangs out all the time.
He wants a throuple, right? This isn't a throuple relationship. This is a monogamous YouTube relationship, sir. So throuple yourself. Ease on down the road.
Like that. You always pretend you don't understand me because you don't understand freaking language.
Well, not laws seems.
Ease on down the road, Ngozi.
I gotta speak like, oh, sir.
Ngozi. Ease on down the road.
There with your grits, there, sir.
Ease on down the road, Ngozi.
I accept him for what he is. I don't have to like it. Okay, here 2 people, not laws and this narcitits.
That's not cool, man. Jeff, tell me to go then. I'll never come back, Jeff.
I'm not going to tell you that, African.
Oh, come on, man. Just tell me that, man. I'll never
I would
come
be
back.
devastated if you
You know
didn't
what? Ah,
show up
fuck,
again.
man. You wouldn't be devastated. Shut the fuck up, Jeff.
No, we were all asking about you the other day. People were saying, "Where's Africa?" It's been a while. It's been like
Oh,
2 or 3
man.
days since
Oh,
we've seen
shit,
him.
man. 2, 3 days. I like that.
What's all that
I'll,
shit behind you? Can we look at
I'll,
your stuff? I want to see your tchotchkes. Let's see them.
man, that's just bullshit. That's just like
I want to see
little
it.
relics and stuff.
We
I
didn't
don't
get to
want
see your Mardi Gras stuff.
You
Mardi
have to
Gras.
ask me nicely, treat me with respect, and beg
Mardi
me a
Gras.
little bit, and I'll put it
I
on.
don't care that much
Bang you
whether
a
I
little
see it or
bit.
Well,
not.
then you're not going to see it,
If
Jeff.
you want to show it, if it's an opportunity for attention, if you're not going to take it, don't come crawling for it later.
I guess you just have to wait till Mardi Gras next year, unless you
Shit.
ask nicely.
Because I like African and I don't have
Je ne sais
the
quoi.
combative relationship that Barney and I do. So I enjoy African's presence. He's pleasant. I look forward to him when he shows up. I'm like, oh, cool, African's here. Let him in. When Barney shows up, it's always a traka. It's always
A what?
a deal,
A what?
a fuss. It's a
A what?
Cajun
A
term.
Scott?
A traka.
What is
It
that?
means a big to do. There's always
What language is that?
Cajun, Cajun French.
You're just dishonest because you like me the most, and that's the
No,
truth.
I don't. That's all. I don't like you the most.
You do. You do.
There's many people I would rank ahead of you. I
Well,
don't get the same when I see people like African's face backstage wanting to come on. I get a completely different feeling than when I see your face wanting to come on.
Sing that song. Tonight's the night's gonna be a good night. I get a feeling. Sing it, Jeff. Go.
I don't even know that song. Who is it?
I get a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
You sing
That
better than I
tonight's
do.
gonna
I'll give you
be
that.
a good night.
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard that one.
Yes, you have. It's like
Who sings it?
I think it's like Pitbull and the Black Eyed Peas or something. I don't
No,
know.
I don't know them. That's
I don't know what it
modern
is.
stuff.
It's
That's
modern.
beyond
Yeah,
my
it
generation.
kind of sucks, honestly. So you're not missing much. All right. So Women's Day. Maybe you should
I figure
use your
you'd have a
gold
lot
star.
to say on that.
So what woman actually would you talk about, Jeff? I would like in perpetuity. Okay, I would always say Elizabeth first because she was what Henry's child that took over from the house of the Tudor. You know,
Queen
it was
Elizabeth.
the first. Yeah. It was Henry the Eighth's child, and she took over. You know that, and under her reign was it people like John Dee, yeah, brilliant man,
She was the
and
original girl boss.
oh, John Dee. Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then there's also Sir Francis Drake. Then there's who is it? There's quite a
Y'all
few,
had
man.
Margaret Thatcher too.
I'm not. No, there was come on, man. It was Marlowe. So Marlowe was with Shakespeare as well.
Christopher Marlowe,
And
yeah. He was a
yeah,
spy for the government.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, man. So that that sort of whole era of how it grew, was understanding that was just brilliant. I think, especially the fact that we don't speak Spanish in England. Any,
Because of the Armada.
yeah, because of
That
the way
that's
that,
the battle in the sea.
yeah,
The
and
weather blew them
Portsmouth.
off or
No, it
something.
wasn't the weather. It was about how what was it? Sir Francis Drake.
But wasn't it a storm? And if the
It was
storm had not
Francis Drake.
happened,
No. Well, kind of. But yeah, that was the luck, yeah. But also the way they used the ships that were there with lights and stuff, and guys that were pulling them up and down
the
to make them.
mission ultimately failed due to a combination of English naval tactics, bad weather,
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
Armada's inability to effectively communicate and coordinate with the ground forces in the
Yep,
Netherlands.
exactly. But also, she couldn't go to war, so she had to have a speech and
See,
stuff.
Barney and I don't have these kind of
Women's Day.
conversations that
So that's
African and
Women's Day. But
I
that's
have.
like I'd say, in modern history with the woman. Yeah,
This is interesting to
Elizabeth,
me.
huh? Elizabeth first, even though she had bad teeth,
Here's some
made
more
people gone.
competition
All
for
her
you.
men, she was
Let's see
like,
how you do
well,
against Fatty.
fucking you dead. You're the worst for it, bro. The
Bro,
virgin.
we can talk about history, Jeff.
Okay.
It's like I have to compete with all these other men in your life. Like I'm not good enough, bro. I know a lot about history. What about
You're okay enough.
or
You're
Admiral
not.
Horatio
You're kind of not
Nelson
good enough. But
or
you,
for
because you
Trafalgar? I
don't,
mean, bro, let's
make
go. I'm
yourself
ready.
not good enough.
I'm not good enough. Listen to you. Listen to
You
you.
bring
Instilling these
dysfunction and
self-limiting beliefs into me, breaking me down. Right? Shame on you. Is this a men's channel or not? You're tearing other men down, Jeff. Shame on you. Trying to talk to your Swedish twink the other day about Russia versus Sweden. Trying to learn something. Guy goes off on a tangent. Try to
well,
have
telling
a
everyone to
and you
shut
shut
up
me
is
down.
not a good way to learn something.
Well, when a dickhead just talks too much, they need to be told to shut the f
No,
up.
not on this
Yes.
channel. Not on this channel.
You don't mind what other people say to me. That's the problem. And this guy,
So does he go on your
working.
channel, bro? Does he
Huh?
go on your channel? Does Jeff go on your channel?
Very rarely.
Rarely.
Very rare. There we go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We did a show together a few weeks ago.
We've done a couple shows together. They were great. You should check them out. Best shows ever.
You know what I will do? I will
Best shows
I'll
ever.
drop your channel.
Nice one.
I'll do that for you.
I think I put
Here's
that tile.
Barney's channel. You can decide for yourself if you want to subscribe or like or whatever. He's not
Like,
even
share, and
subbed to my
subscribe.
own.
And like, share, and subscribe. Let's get the
Looks
numbers
like
up.
we're not. Maybe Fatty's on the slopes again. That's
Gotta
why
get
he's
the
not
numbers up.
connecting.
Good job, Jeff. Thanks. Okay, so I'm not good enough because I don't talk about history. I mean, let's talk about history. I have to compete with all these other men in your life. What a shame.
Well, then compete. Complaining about having to compete is the worst way to compete.
Say, isn't it? So talk about what you know as a powerful woman in history or in your life, even. You know, your
Do you
message.
have any powerful women in your life?
Anna, you know, which one was it? Your wet nurse? She gave me your first handy. Came from your wet nurse. Was it good? Was it bad? Was it a bit weird? Oh,
Look how happy Jeff is at my expense. He loves it. He would never let this fly with anyone else but me.
He wasn't your priest.
He's dreaming up some story of how I was molested by some woman as a prepubescent child, and it brings joy to Jeff's face. Evil you are, Jeff. Evil. Shame on you.
Then why are you here?
Because we have something special, and I hate.
Why is that special? That doesn't sound special. It sounds.
We're like the Eagles, bro. We're like the Eagles. You know the band.
It sounds
the
like
Eagles?
an unhealthy relationship. Why is that special?
The Eagles would fight all the time, but they made beautiful music, bro. That's like you and me. We're like the Who. They hate each other. They make great songs.
Right? What? Name one of our hits. Name one hit that we made.
One of our hits is Midlife Bro Logic and Gen X Jeff on film review of Baby Reindeer. Awesome.
That was a panel, and I hardly got to talk on that show because everybody else on the panel had their own take on it, and I barely got to even say anything about it. I remember that one. I was in the back playing the tambourine. I was hardly even part of that hit.
Okay, well, yeah.
I was like Stevie Nicks.
Some of the complaints, Stevie Nicks is front and center singing lead. I don't know what you're talking about.
She did play the tambourine.
That's not true. Gold Dust Woman. Chain of Fools. They're not Chain of Fools.
When she's not singing, she didn't play an instrument in the band.
Well, if that's her fault, what do you want me to say?
Really
Women get pushed to the front all the time anyways.
She's not the topic. We could talk about Stevie if you want. She's a woman.
What do you mean women get pushed to the front all the time? No, they don't.
All these, it's crazy. It's like we need more women in all these high-paying jobs. We need more women in. Can I talk? Let me know it's time to talk. I don't know what they do down in Johannesburg or Botswana or Rhodesia that doesn't exist, but over here it's different. Go ahead, sir. Let me know when I can talk. Okay, the absence of you talking makes me think it's my turn to talk. My entire life, it's been Women's Day, put women in the front. We need more women in STEM. That's what we really need. Girls don't even know math, okay? People who know math just do math. Either you got it or you don't. You know, math, you don't choose math. Math chooses you. We don't need to force people.
That's only the
into
M,
these
though.
into these
There's
stuff.
three other letters.
Listen. Yeah. Okay. Science, technology, engineering, math. Did I pass the test? Right. It's always I have to like pass some test with you. Right. We don't have to force women into this. Oh, we need more. We need more women representation in all these high-paying white-collar jobs. I think we need more women representation in dishwashers, in bricklayers, in garbage men, right? Like we only want this equality in these super high-end C-suite executive jobs, but not the rest of the jobs. Stop it. We push it to the point where women are winning. There's less men in school. Our lives are shorter. Self-deletion is higher. I'm sick of simping out for women. It's time for men to stand up for themselves and for their own needs and notice that we're falling behind. Let's unite as men and at least get the playing field back up.
So, buddy, you know the bigger problem is here is that's why you have transgender women.
Happy
Because
Women's Day,
men are
y'all.
taking
Hey,
over
Fatty,
women.
Happy Women's Day.
Fatty, where you at?
Yeah. We need more women up here in the woods for me to bang, I'll tell you what.
There you go.
Fatty, where you at?
What's up?
Yeah.
What mountain is that?
Hanging there.
What mountain is that, Fatty?
Lookout Pass ski area on the Idaho-Montana border. Exit 0 on I-90.
Is that where you were last time?
Yeah.
God, it's
Shredder's coming down. Yeah, man, I'll tell you what. The 12 best sexual experiences of my life have been right here on this mountain.
The
In the
12
woods.
out of how many?
Straight up.
on the chairlift or
That's
in the,
pretty
in
good.
The, in the
Lookout
timbers?
Mountain. Look
Gondolas
out.
are
You go
nice.
to
Yeah,
that
chairlifts are okay. But man, the trees, I'll tell you what, you find yourself a nice little tree well. Got the breeze going over the top of you.
I love the sky.
Nothing
Do they
bad,
have any
bro.
hot daddies up there?
Oh yeah, there's hot dads all over today.
Oh, okay.
We have the
I'll have to pass my number to you.
ski school awards for the end of the year ski school stuff. Right over yonder is where we take the snowmobiles and do all the backcountry stuff.
I hate snowmobile. You guys are dicks.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, I knew he would try to piss on it.
it's pretty badass when you see a hot woman like doing what she
Are
wants
you
to do with her
single?
life, you know, and like killing it.
Hey,
Like
Fatty,
straight killing it.
you're kind of
Y'all-
turning me on. Should I whip it out and start jerking off? I mean,
Y'all
bro.
Hey.
like right there on the slopes?
Well, you know, over in the trees a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
With the trees, not even in the lodge.
Oh yeah,
I'd
no,
take
there's
her to
too
the
many
hot
people in
tub
there.
or the sauna.
Yeah, you know, they're always, you know, not as
Seems
clean as you'd like them
cold.
to be.
Just in the bushes.
So here's the thing, though, is that if I was at work right now, you know, blowing sideways, 25 degrees, sure it's sunny, but I'd be fucking miserable, right? But when I'm sitting on the chairlift waiting for the next run, thinking about all these hot bitches up here that aren't at home cooking, that aren't at home waxing the dog or the kitty cat.
Waxing the cat.
It's all mindset, baby.
Yeah. You
Right.
think of something else they could be
Oh, come
waxing.
on, man. You don't
Barnabas,
get
congratulations on 25 million views. Gen X.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What?
Oh yeah, he had like 25 million live yesterday. It was awesome.
How, on TikTok? Why are you up here whining and complaining with 25 million views? You are the one being disingenuous and dishonest.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna
And
mute
not
up.
one of
I
them
gotta
was
get down.
trans? Did you put out a call for a trans?
Be safe
guest?
going down the hill, Fatty.
Oops.
Damn right.
Oh yeah, for
that's
sure.
Amazing, man. I mean, amazing, man.
Dude, I hit 61 miles an hour today.
Such a good exercise. That must be.
Wait, how much?
I hit 61 going down this right here early this morning, first track of the day.
Wow. With your body?
It's like-
kilometer.
That's like faster than a car.
That's fast, man. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
if he comes off, he's in trouble. Don't come off. But he knows what he's doing. Clearly.
There's hot
I don't-
bitches everywhere.
I don't
Just
know.
keep your eye out for them,
Don't jinx it.
and when you find the one you want, just
Just like whack into them and have sex. Jesus, at 65 miles
Just
an
walk
hour.
up.
Wow. Why didn't I learn that?
you know, give them the 1-2, right? And if you don't get smacked, you're not asking the right questions. You know what I mean?
Bro,
Yeah,
keep me out of this
probably so.
conversation.
Strangely, I
It's
do.
getting like you got too much. Look, Trump is emboldening you. That's what they're going to say. Someone's gonna
So
find this
who
clip and say that I
cares?
co-signed that.
Just
Emboldening
get
me?
laid. You're not.
Emboldening me?
You got
Stop
to
it.
wait for March 14th.
Wait,
Shoot.
March 14th is coming up. Look it up. It's a great holiday.
Pi Day? Yeah, we're going to protest that day. It's going to be sweet.
And it's
No,
steak and blowjob day.
Damn right.
So
Let's see what this does.
knobber.
Oh, yeah, party. It's kind of like a
Love that
mullet.
sky. That what is
Yeah.
it? The big Montana sky, blue Montana sky.
That is Montana. Yes, indeed.
You know that song "Moving to Montana" soon? Going to be a dental floss tycoon.
Is that the Black
Moving
Keys?
to
Black...
Montana soon. Gonna be a dental floss tycoon. It's a great song. Yeah, I used to live in Colorado. I used to live in Aspen, bro, and I miss it. But I was married back then, and I always tried to get my wife to snowboard, and it was always like a fight.
Oh, her too, huh?
She was scared. She would never get over her fear, and it was so annoying. At the end,
Well, how do you?
I give up. Oh, nice. I give up on trying to it was my dream. I saw these other couples. They would ski and snowboard together. And I was like, God, that looks so awesome to have your woman snowboard with you. It's not like, hey, to take the double blacks with me. Hey, do backcountry. No, just hit some blues with me. And it was like, God, I tried and I tried.
This is awesome. Did she know how to? It's just like the video game. Did she know how to ski?
No.
Oh, well then, yeah, I'd be a little scared too.
Well, I bought her lessons and shit. I tried.
Well, how come she? If you did she take the lessons?
Yeah, I mean, she went up there, but it was never like. It's always. It's some people just can't get over that fear, and she couldn't get over it. So it was never like.
Well, do they have the baby slope? What do they call them? The
Yeah, bunny
slopes?
had all that shit, man. Sad, but we got
Oh
divorced.
dang, his
And
connection's going out.
that's just the way it is.
Hey, Dirt.
Yeah, man, it's cool, man. I love it. The dude's like, yeah, exactly. Oh, man, he's sharing this skill with us.
Yeah,
Mad,
I love
man.
this.
Oh, it's crazy. It's like live gaming, the best ever.
Yeah.
And this dude is, oh, look at that. Oh, God. And we're still running on like a latency for him. So he's probably like, in milliseconds or seconds, about 7 to 10 away from where we speak. Besides that, maybe 18. I'd say that's a latency.
Oh, he's
real
boarding, right? He's not skiing. He's
Yeah, he's
snowboarding.
boarding. Yeah, he's boarding. Yeah. This dude's
Wow.
boarding. Yeah, that's what he's always doing. Yeah, that's why it's so crazy. Didn't you know he's boarding? That's why he can hit those fucking speeds, man. This dude, bro, he's like this. He's like,
Boards are slower than skis.
nah, man. They're more control. They're way faster.
They're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
I mean, you're not gonna get that same speed. I think though. Nah.
Anyways, yeah, I guess I gotta go. Jeff, stop treating me like shit. Happy Woman's Day. What are you gonna be doing on steak and
I
blowjob?
don't ever force you to come here, so I don't know why the locus is on me
The locust.
to stop treating you a certain way. If you don't like how you're treated, just don't come here.
You were very
It's simple.
derogatory the way you said
The
that.
power
as
is
well.
in you.
Yeah, you're very derogatory straight away. You came into his channel, not the other way around, bro.
I don't go to panels where I'm not treated well. I don't keep going back to those panels. So if you're not treated well here, don't keep coming back?
I mean, you're
not
breaking
even
my heart.
subbed.
You're breaking my heart.
Well, it shouldn't be breaking your heart for
Can you tell
someone
your little
that's not
throuple?
treating
This
you well.
dude wants to be in a throuple. Get him out of here.
I think you want a dysfunctional relationship, and I don't do those. It's breaking your heart to be told not to hang out with somebody who mistreats you, and that breaks your heart. That's messed up.
Okay, so I guess we're breaking up, Jeff. It hurts. Okay, Jeff, I'm breaking up with you.
You already had subbed yesterday, so
That's
I don't
right.
know
All right, so I got
where
my
there
ducks
is
in a
to
row.
break.
I'm breaking up with you. If you want me back, you have to come to my channel and beg me publicly. Otherwise,
That's
I'm
not
never going
gonna
to fuck with
happen.
you again. Okay.
That's not going to happen. If I find a trans person, though, I will send them your way. I'll at least do that for you.
See, that means you're leaving that
Oh,
door open.
am I giving you false hope? I don't want to do
You're
that.
leaving the door open because you secretly want me. Stop being a dick to me. How about that?
I am what I am.
What are
If
you,
you don't
Popeye?
like it, you cannot participate, and we don't have to have an interaction. But
Okay,
I'm
Jeff.
not going to be told what to do. I'm not going to be micromanaged and controlled. We already know you're a control freak and you're a Karen. You like to tell everybody what to do with their body parts and their bodies and what they can have on their face and all that. I'm not about any of that. So if that's treating you like shit, then I don't apologize.
Okay, non-apology, not accepted. All right, Jeff. It's nice knowing you.
See you at
Goodbye.
church
Forever. Peace.
forever until the next time.
Oh, shit, man. 25 million players there you lost in that moment, Jeff. He was offering you at least like 18
But I
million.
don't get anything out of his viewers. I've gone on his.
Ah,
We did a show together the other day, and I didn't get. I don't think I got a
come on,
single
man.
viewer from it.
Most
So
cool, man.
that's
Yeah.
just numbers. It's not
Yeah,
translating into
it's
anything.
called the buffer. Just wait for that wave.
And he's running away my women. He's running away my
My
regulars.
woman. My woman. Oh, my God. How could you say that? My woman.
The women that
That's
come on here.
bad. Look, you said my woman.
This channel's women. My women. My channel
Ooh,
women. My
it's
channel
no, no, no,
babes.
no, no, no. Now you're trying to delete the chat. So, sorry, buddy.
So how are you defending him? You don't even like him. Y'all were fighting earlier. That's
I'm not
dysfunctional.
defending him. I'm not. No, I have to be like equalizer everywhere I go.
Why?
I don't know why I came into your chat. You said it in the beginning, like somewhere there, like I didn't even want you here, buddy.
I said
You
I
did.
didn't say that
I think you did.
to
I think
you.
something like this. To that.
No,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
to him.
yeah, not to me. Yeah, yeah, I know that. Yeah, but he didn't understand me at all. Apparently, I speak some other language, so yeah.
Well, he said he was. It's because he was dumb. It was his
He's
limitation.
not fucking dumb. We got
He's
25
not even
million
here. We
people,
still talking
dumb
about him.
people.
He's getting more attention now than he did on the channel.
All right, because of you, buddy. That's the problem.
But I
On
can
your back.
I can move on.
Okay, so anyway, what's going on? Anyone else?
It's Woman's Day.
I know, like I said.
Did you know it was a socialist holiday? I didn't know that when I started the stream.
No.
It was started by the Socialist Party of America.
Of a merc.
It's a feminist holiday.
Oh, I bet it is. Jesus.
But that still doesn't mean we can't honor and
Oh
appreciate
no, I mean,
and celebrate
I think it's like every day. It's like how
the
can
women
you
in our lives.
distinguish of this? You have to do it because of this. You know, this is what it means. You know, life isn't like that, but
No, life is
yeah, complicated.
there's life
Good.
and there's YouTube.
Yeah,
How much is one like the other?
yeah. It depends on what somebody wants to put as their avatar, if you will, or themselves in that. You know, to show who you are in the world in this medium. Yeah, isn't that right? It's a better way of putting it. It's like, you know, the stage. Yeah, life is but a stage.
And we are merely players.
There we go. And it's just, you know, your choice within it and your time that you have. And I think the best you can do is at least help others through it if you get to understand that, you know. Or have that empathy. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. Why I think play and literature should, you know, even parables are so good because they get the young mind to think about apathy and empathy of what they virtue of good and bad is. So it's a good recall.
But do you think if they don't naturally have empathy that any of that makes like can you create empathy through stories if it's not already there?
I think it's like for the or that's why people get caught out. So when they're bad or they do, I mean, you know that's the bigger problem there. as well as how do you grow, a successful homogenous great society, and what are those barriers now that we live by? Of money and what they can buy us, our that autonomy as well, correct? And so that's what we're allowed to do, and also where we live, the law and that. But yeah,
Do you? I think we have a pretty great society.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean,
I would give it like a at least a B, maybe a B plus, A minus. Like it's I don't.
I mean, yeah, to the degree of where things can break. Yeah, I mean,
A society is only as great as the individual
weakest
members
link, I guess.
and their contributions
Three
to
meals?
it to
Is it
keep
three
it
meals?
great.
Is it 3 to 9 meals? Is that the one?
Three
If
to
you,
nine meals.
yeah, yeah. So if people
No,
don't eat like 9 meals or something,
nine
yeah.
meals a day.
No, no. If they don't get to eat 9 meals, as in you just give them like starvation comes in. That's where things go bonkers. If you break the chain of the way people get to buy and just that. It's one of those rules of war.
But I don't think we're at that level in the first world.
I, th-
Most
I mean,
people
I mean,
have
most of
multiple
Europe
meals
is
a
now
day.
like gearing on that shit, aren't they, for Ukraine? America's the only one going, oh, fuck this shit. Europe is going, oh, come on, yeah, fuck America. Oh, no, it's not the law. We can do it alone. Oh. They want to just like run money through the fog of war. For them, it's just like a get the money out.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of meals though.
yeah.
9 meals.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
That's like three
it does.
days,
It
four if
breaks
you
down
stretch them
people.
out.
Yeah, but for starvation to kick in, it's like when that 9 meals. If you take away that over that number, I mean,
Oh my God,
What's going on?
where have you
yo,
been?
Oh, I've been everywhere except
Welcome.
here.
Yeah, no, I had
No,
to
I haven't been.
change my
I really
streaming
haven't been
time.
on YouTube, honestly. I,
Oh, okay. Well, how's it going? What's going on? Catch us up.
not much. Just been working. That's it.
Oh,
I was sick for a while, then I've been working. Then I had my teeth fixed. Then I was working again. So,
oh, what was wrong with your teeth?
what do you mean? What was? I had that fuck. My whole front grill was fucked up.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
What do you
What?
mean? How the hell did you not notice my big goofy ass smile before?
I,
Was all fucking jacked up.
maybe I'm used. I come from Louisiana. Maybe I'm used to
Look,
fucked
I
up
got a
teeth,
nice.
and it didn't even
Look,
register.
look at this smile,
They,
Jeff.
yeah, they look good. They look too good. They look too
what did they
perfect.
what did they do? What did they do?
Oh, I had my fucking top teeth fucking done, and I'm having once my gums heal and shit, I'm having two posts put in for fucking to have to. And then these fucking cocksuckers will screw in.
Are you getting
It won't
Yeah,
ever
fangs?
come out.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, into the
Yeah,
skull.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But till then, I still got a good smile. So I just gotta
Yeah.
get my hair cut. This fucking hair
You've always
mine's
had a good smile. Your hair's pretty short. You're like me. That's
my
long to
hair's
you.
short. What are you
I know I'm
talking
the
about?
same
My
way
hair's
though.
too long.
That's long. That would be long to me too. But everyone else thinks it's short.
Now his hair is entirely way, way too fucking long, Mr. Plastic. If we met and got drunk one night, I might take a pair of shears and go, "What?"
Oh,
Oh man,
well,
fucking no way. You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
well,
You
only
know
if you
you'd be in
stream it.
trouble.
Well, it depends on how close of friends we were.
Oh my god. You get drink. That's not cool.
If I knew you weren't gonna kill me, I would do it.
Oh my god, man! You don't do that to anyone anyway. Come on, that's weird, bro. Why would you do that? That's
What?
somebody
My
else's
best friend,
body.
we went to a
It's their
party. My
body.
best friend's passed away now, but
That's
we
not
went to a
cool,
party
bro.
one time. He passed out first. Dude, we shaved like half his fucking face. Like, we shaved like this side of his beard, shaved this eyebrow, and half of his hair
With an electric or
Yeah,
with a blade?
no, man, when we were
with an
kids, we
electric
did that.
razor.
I'm not a kid, bro. You do that to me, okay? No, for real. Okay, fine. Yeah, it's my hair. But if I get my hands on you, It's not
I
just
know.
going to
I've
be
No.
your
watched
hair.
Lord of the
I'm going to
Rings.
pick out
Don't
your
mess with the
ass. I'm going
dwarves.
to fucking
Wh-
make you squeal.
Look, look, we used to
I'm
have
going to
this
make
rule.
sure
If you
that
passed out
I'm going to
first
drag you to the
with your
woods.
shoes on, you
I'm
were
going to make
fair
you like
game.
do that shit that they did in Deliver.
Yeah,
You squeal like a pig.
I've
Yeah.
had my shoes tied together
Man,
before.
Oh,
man.
man.
He is a young man, not Laz.
Well, I mean,
He's
I'm
always been a young.
36. I don't know how young. Well, I mean, I'm not old,
Well,
but I ain't young.
relative. I don't even know how old Not Laz is actually. I used to think he was an old man,
I don't
but I
know.
think he's probably about your age.
I'm 36, so.
Y'all are all young ones to me,
Well.
even African.
How old are you, African?
As old as Africa is. Look at me. I'm African now. No, come on. Old enough, right?
In
You
dwarven
know,
years.
I'm good in my 40s, bro. So, yeah.
Right on.
Uh-huh. Amen, man. I'm still looking good. You know it. Still got some, like, good shoulders. Yeah,
You do
still
you
got
do you
it.
work out or is that just from work?
That's natural. No, I'll work.
You work or
Yeah, so yeah, man, for years, bro. I'm a military guy, ain't I? So I've always been like so a degree of, you know,
where are you
compo.
headed, Leggy?
Home.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Where you coming
You guys,
from?
you
The
guys don't
grocery
work out.
store.
Oh, okay.
You guys live
We're
like
his
miles.
evening commute.
Ah, cool. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forget how big America is, man. America is just so like vast. In South Africa,
Big and
like,
diverse too. It's
I
so
mean,
different depending
was
on
it a
which
war?
part you're in.
So, yeah,
By the
so
way, tomorrow is change your clocks day. Y'all don't forget. We're springing forward.
great.
Well, good thing we got cell phones.
Right.
So what? We lose an
One
hour,
thing they
right?
automate, yeah. One thing
Yeah,
they,
you like you. I have to wake up even earlier to go to work now,
Oh,
because
you got a job?
it seems like you're springing forward, but it actually means that you're losing an hour.
that's
So now
weird. We don't have that. We
I
don't
have
have
to
that.
wake up at like 3 in the morning instead of 4.
Yeah, we
Is that
don't
what
have
you
that.
said, Jeff? You got a job?
Yeah, I have a job.
You got a job since I've been gone? What the hell are you doing
Oh
now?
yeah, I did. Yeah, has it been that long? Wow, I've been at it a few weeks.
Yeah, you were job hunting last time I talked to you
I
still.
got one, and I am now working it. I'm a working
Good,
man.
good.
So, Jeff, what are you
That's
doing?
why the streaming's changed because I can only stream in the evenings now.
Hey,
So
Jeff,
I'm
what are
not
That
you
around
makes
in
doing?
the day
sense. That makes sense.
anymore.
What are you doing, Jeff?
Just
Hello?
retail.
Just retail.
Yeah,
Are you like selling
Hey, a
dresses?
job's a fucking
not
job.
dresses. No, I'd
No,
be horrible at that.
I give you that completely. I was really pissed off with what I did today because I went to get jeans and
You went to get jeans,
yeah, buy some jeans.
and what
And I
happened?
mean, oh no, it was just the way that like the dude on the shop floor was just an idiot.
Oh, was he
Yeah,
gay?
I wasn't gay. He was a young man, and he was just like just oblivious to what he was there
Oh
for.
yeah, this new generation. They're horrible. I know what you're talking about. They're
Moron,
Gen
bro.
Z. They have no
Yeah,
people skills whatsoever. They're
yeah, they
socialized by don't know what to do
dude,
with
they don't even know
face
what's
to
going
face interactions at all.
on. Give a shit, do they? They're
Did you tell them
stupid
anything?
fuck. Oh no, I mean, no. What's
Oh,
that? Why would I?
yeah. I get very frustrated by. In fact, I usually avoid young people completely when I'm out and about. I try to find an older person to help me.
Oh yeah, clearly tells.
I
Yeah.
find the younger the generations get, the dumber the conversations become.
Well, no, it depends, but it's mainly like where there's, I guess, a
Look, I
situation.
listen to my kids have their conversations with their friends sometimes. Some of the shit they're saying, I'm just like, how,
You
I
kids,
don't believe I was ever,
yeah.
I don't know. I just don't think when I was their age that I said or did the shit. I know I did a lot more shit than they did. do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at 15 years old, I was fucking working. I was fucking gearing up to buy my own car, getting my driver's license, like all that bullshit.
They're like
So,
delayed development.
I mean, my oldest man, she can drive, but she just has. I'm like, do you want to take driver's ed? No, not really. Well, why? All your friends
Yeah,
have.
they're not in a rush to get licenses. They're not in a rush to date. They're not in a rush to get
Oh, trust me,
jobs.
I'm not worried about the dating thing. That they can take all the time they want to start dating. My middle daughter, she's fucking.
What
She
grade is she?
she's 8, going to be a freshman in high school next year. And
Oh,
I tell you what, every time I turn around, I'm talking to this boy. I'm talking to this boy. I'm talking to this person. I'm
oh
talking
my
to this girl.
God,
I'm
that's
like, holy fuck, man. Like, how the hell do you meet all these people? Snapchat, online, friends of friends. I go, well, let me tell you something. I go, unless you actually met this fucking person, there is no talking to him. There is no Snapchat with random fucking people you meet off of
that's what they
Snapchat.
do now, though.
You
They
are a
don't
good
even
father.
talk in
You're a
person. They
good father,
prefer
Leggy.
Snapchat.
You're a good fucking father. I mean, most people would say you can't do that, but that's good practice. Keep it up. Good practice.
I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, he's like looking out for her. He's the gatekeeper.
Well, yeah, I might be a gatekeeper, but Jesus Christ, I know. Look, I know at 15 years old, 15, 16 years old, I know what was running through my mind as a boy. So I'm trying to teach my daughter, like, you look, boys, when they get to a certain point, they only really have one thing on their fucking mind. Like, and
Girls
it's
know
not.
that though. They develop even faster than boys. They know that before the boys do. They act all innocent and pretend, but they're very
Well, I'm
aware.
not saying they don't, but what I'm saying is, though, like,
No,
I'm
no, no.
trying.
The elder
My
boys
daughter
do.
thinks everything's fine and dandy, and that there's no danger because they're young kids, and you know what I mean. She's like, chill,
Yeah.
man. Like I'm talking to a grown man. I'm like, no, because there would be a dead grown man if you was.
Oh,
You just tell that to your daughter, straight up.
Well, fucking right. If she starts talking to some man starts talking to her on Snapchat, you're fucking damn right. I would fucking have a meltdown about it.
yeah, I agree.
Cause no, matter of fact, last summer, one of her friends had started talking to a boy that went to high school in a couple towns over. Well, this boy was 17. All these girls were 13. I, some of the shit he was saying, I got a hold of the fucking phone. And I tell you what, my 35-year-old ass was about ready to go beat the fuck out of a 17-year-old. I tell you what. He
Yeah,
fucking
like a
wants
true
to,
detective.
he's sitting there asking them for fucking 13-year-olds, right? He was this fucking, yes, I know he's 17, whatever, but still, he's asking 13-year-old girls to send him fucking pictures, nude pictures, and they were
Oh
telling
my
him no.
God.
And he was insisting on it. Well, what? I'm going to send you a picture. You can trust me. Like, saying all this shit to try to get him to send photos after they told him no. Of course, all of them were, my daughter kind of told me, and she's like, I blocked him.
Good.
But I'm like, holy fuck, man. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. To me, I mean, it's natural for them to want to see that, but it's not. It's also not something that
Well,
socially
once
you
you
can.
ask and you've been told no,
Right,
and you keep
exactly.
going to it,
And it's
that gets
good
to a
that they
point of
even have the
sexual
sense to
harassment.
say no and set that boundary.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to teach my
I
daughter.
mean,
Like, there is a fine line between cracking jokes and there being, like, sexual harassment, sexual assault. You know what I mean? Because, like, being in the Air Force, that was something that was beaten. And I'm sure anybody that's been in the military, it's beating your head the rules of sex. You know what I mean? Like, you don't, like, well, if you're talking to a woman, it's beating your head. If she tells you no, stop
Right.
talking to her, all that shit, you walk away, you get
it's
done.
coercive, right? They call it anything is coercive there. So yes, I get what you're saying completely. Yes, sir. Just
Yeah.
So,
don't overwhelm your daughters of these practices to make them, negate what they can find in good men as well.
oh no,
Just
no, I mean
be
I
there for
don't.
them, no
But
matter
at the
what.
same time is I'm trying to teach him like, look, as
I
young as
mean,
you were, you need to be realistic. You
yeah,
you you don't need to
if you've
worry
got a
about
good
trying to find a
relationship with your
boyfriend
daughters,
or a
you're gonna be fine,
girlfriend.
brother.
You need to focus on school and becoming an adult. And then I go, cause look, I go, your mother and me. Look how long it's taken us to really figure out who the fuck we are in life. So, I mean, that's the reality of it.
Well, they sound like lucky girls to have
Well,
you as parents.
I try. I'm not. Am I? Am I fucking? Would I classify myself as fucking the best fucking person in the world? No, I make my mistakes, but I try, and I love my kids fucking full heartedly. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I never would fucking lead them astray on purpose. Let's put it that way.
No, it sounds very much like you care about them and you want the best.
Yeah, I just know bullshit when I seen it. I'm the generation of growing up with the internet of of the generation that had to learn about all the fucking online predators and what could happen if you sent pictures online,
Hmm.
like all that shit.
The
So
main thing I reckon is that the kids are making their own presence online. That becomes their avatar, and whatever it is that you give them is their record. So be careful
yeah,
of that. So don't let them just actually have those aspects. Good, make sure they know what their boundaries are from them.
my
Because
oldest kid,
kids
I
now,
know she
man,
has
we
a
can have
YouTube
that, man. I
channel,
mean,
and
it's like a
I
whiteboard,
follow that and monitor that. My middle one, I try to monitor, but fuck this kid, man. She's always
That's the
downloading
hardest
new
age
apps
too,
and
is that
shit,
middle
and I'm just
school.
yeah.
Do they know that you're on YouTube? Do they see you?
Oh yeah, they know I'm on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they'll see this.
Oh shit, man! So they can see this. Okay, your dad. You just abuse your dad. He knows you're weak.
Your dad ain't no dummy.
Man, if you're saying that your kids are good, kids are cool. I'm sure you know that the link is good. Families are hard pressed. It's it's difficult.
They
I
really
would,
are. The family's
Mm.
been under attack like I've never seen in my
yeah, I
lifetime.
know it's really bad.
It's
Yeah,
like
it really is bad. Liggy's getting
yeah.
out of
No,
here.
I definitely wouldn't trade anything for fucking really.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Sometimes I wonder why me and the wife, after fucking we were halfway there, we decided to have a third one. But
Because you wanted a boy, probably.
I'm like, you
She
realize
did.
like
You
three
got
more
two
years,
girls.
4 more years. Oh
You
yeah,
got
pretty
two
much.
girls. You
I
gotta have
wanted a
another
boy.
one. You
You know how
should
disappointed I
give
was
another
when
go. Give another go. You got a one more, fourth one, a boy. Come
the
on, boy.
doctor was
Come
like,
on.
"It's a
You
girl."
know it.
I go, "Are you sure it's a girl?" I go, "Are
It's
you sure
spicy food.
it
Well,
doesn't have
don't
a
give
really
up hope
tiny
yet.
penis?"
She's young.
Who's young?
You said she. How
Your
old is
wife.
she?
What? My daughter's 4. My
Your
youngest.
wife.
Yeah, don't
Your
give up
wife.
hope yet. You don't know that you don't have a son. You might.
Your wife. Your
Look,
wife.
I'm not having no more kids, first of all, and I'm raising my kid right where they know the difference between a girl wears dresses and a boy does not.
We Time will reveal all.
It's very true. I mean, that's just the way. If a boy wants to wear a dress, he's funny.
Look, a kilt. I told her the only acceptable
I know.
dress, and I go, it's not even
I mean, yeah.
technically a
I mean,
dress, and
yeah.
I go,
I
that's a
mean,
kilt.
yeah. If you're gonna pull it off, pull it off. You know what I mean? Have good legs. Make sure you run up. A kilt is not what you think it is. A kilt is really big. It's light, like a
They're
poncho.
heavy.
Yeah, no, it's not. They're very light. They're like a
They s-
poncho. It's lots of layers that you have. They're very thin layers. That's amazing. But you can fold it up and carry it this way. But in the winter, when it gets really cold or something comes on, you can pull it out and wait for the snowdrifts to fall away and come out. All right.
Are you
Yeah.
Scottish?
No, no, no. Well, my instructor in the military was Scottish,
Okay.
so I learned. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what it really was. Not these flaming things that are that's all
Your
stuff.
microphone's cutting out for some reason.
Mine is.
Yeah, now you're back.
Oh, sorry, Ben. Been having problems recently.
Looks like Leggy's fading out too.
Yeah, I
Maybe he's in
know.
a dead zone.
I don't know.
Irish use kilts.
What?
Yeah,
What's the matter, Google?
yeah. It would
Nothing.
cross over. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. It would have been the same thing. It's like a fabric, isn't it? As you have.
It,
It's pretty
it's
good.
wool, right? It's made from sheep. You have a lot
It's
of
sheep,
sheep up
yeah.
there.
It would be sheep, yeah. Weaved. Oh, the best
Hey,
cashmere.
Leggy, do you know anything about the pyramids underneath the ocean, like around Japan or built by the Japanese?
Well, I didn't know necessarily about pyramids in Japan. I knew there was like an underwater structure off the coast of Japan that some people say is man-made. Some people are saying it's natural. But
Yeah, they
that's
were
all
talking
I
about it
know
the other
about
day,
anything
and
being underwater. I feel like
Yonaguni Monument. It came up in conversation the other day, but I didn't know much about it. The underwater city, they call it.
is some Japan. I thought it was like fuck. I don't even know. I thought it was like off the coast of like South America or something. But I can't. I don't really know on that, to be
Okay.
honest.
Goblin said they're all over the world. That even
It
the Bermuda
sounds
Triangle.
familiar, but I don't. But I can't recall anything particular.
Well, there is something there. I just looked it up. Some kind of underwater city. Fukushima radiation. Probably so.
Well, but in Japan,
Yeah,
there,
do you know about the underwater
yeah,
pyramids?
yeah, of course, yeah, it's ancient, yeah, yeah. The steps on that, yeah, it probably was sunken. It's clearly that the Earth has always moved around. It's just that these ancient things we're finding are just magically there.
Hmm.
No, they what it clearly was like some sort of I think cataclysm must have been the word where
Was
something
it
moved.
Godzilla, maybe?
Maybe,
Or
maybe. But
Megalon?
they called it Godzilla, rather, right? It came from the center of the world. Something that happens is like that. You don't know what it is and
There's a
sends things
black
up.
pyramid in Alaska.
Is
Goblin's
that?
saying. Let's see. I'm looking it up now. I didn't know about all these pyramids. I didn't even know about the mounds in Louisiana until last year.
Oh, really? Well, we lost the guy.
Wow. This is is it the volcano?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
The Great Underground Pyramid of Alaska. It's much larger than the Great Pyramid in Giza. Wow, I didn't know about this. Why would they build it underground?
They don't build it underground, you dickhead. There was no
Hey.
fucking water there. Water didn't exist in that plane, if you will. It was either changed and became that, or something happened that made that water there.
Oh.
There's yeah, I don't know. How could it be? Yeah, must have been like again a tectonic plate
It
shift.
says an apparent buried pyramid. So is it a conspiracy?
Mm, mm,
Inside where 20,000 people have vanished. I don't know about this one. What is remote viewing?
When you can see outside of your, we focus on something or been asked something to look outside of yourself. Remote viewing. Yeah. So the
Like with your
whole,
mind?
well, it was the idea was like what's it? Staring at Goats, I think was the film they made about it. I think it's called Staring at Goats. Remote viewing, where they had things that people were watching almost static, and they were seeing things that were happening because they were made to happen.
What do I
Yeah,
is this do I even want to go down
well,
this hole?
well, yeah. I mean, it's remote viewing.
I mean,
It's like you're watching something that you know you need to go and view. You programmed for it, and then you witness it outside of the time. That's
sensing
look
a
up.
distant or unseen target purportedly with the
Mm,
mind.
mm. Remote
This
viewing. Yeah.
sounds very woo. There is no
Well,
scientific evidence that remote viewing exists,
no,
and the
no, of
topic
course.
is
No.
generally regarded as pseudoscience.
Yeah. So this stuff happened with what were they saying with people from Himalayas? Himalayas are the ones they went to. Starting like when believe remote viewing. Very odd. Tantra they call a tantra or something. Remote viewing. We call it that. I tried it. Like it's mad. It's really weird.
The movie is a satire on the military's attempts to employ psychic powers as a weapon.
Which is MK Ultra, right? They
I
called it
thought that was the one with the drug, the
no
psychedelic drugs.
remote viewing was part of MK Ultra.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was part of the whole idea of trying to make where does it come from? I mean that's a
Jeremy,
date.
who's the dog lady? I've never heard of her. In Seattle? I know about Bigfoot, but I don't know about the other 11 cryptids. Let me look up this dog lady. We should go try to find her. We could stream it. Nothing's coming up. Oh, in Alaska. Oh, okay. There's a tentacle that we. Y'all are so. This is so wild. Is it scrying? Is it the same thing as scrying? All right, where? Wow, there's Wikipedia has a whole list. There's like 50 or 60 of them. It looks like cryptids. I remember the chupacabra growing up. They had convinced me. My brother convinced me of that one for a while until I looked deeper into it, and I said, "No, this doesn't seem like it could be real." The right, yeah, and Vancouver or British Columbia. Oh, because scrying tells the future, and remote viewing, you just look at objects in the present. You just look at locations and stuff, like with the crystal ball.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's what I think it was. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, remote viewing is that too. What is it? When you astral project.
I used to try to do that growing up. I had
So that's
a,
the
a
the
book and
two
a
separate
tape with some
parts.
special music on it that was supposed to help you astral project, but I could never get it to
Don't do
work.
that. Nah, man. You gotta know how to kill first. I think so. You
How to
have to know
kill?
how to like go there first. Sort of.
Huh?
Well, that's what the whole physical point of it. You have to be physical here as well as
But you could travel like other dimension. It's not even going to places in this world. There were other
no that no.
planes.
Well, I mean that's kind of like asking like the jinn, I guess. The old way of the world, of the
Because
ancient.
you have an ethereal body and you have an
Mhm.
astral body, and there was a way for the astral body for you to kind of send your astral body outside of yourself and have your consciousness in it as a vehicle. And then wherever the astral body went, your mind would be aware and be able to experience. And they had different planes, different levels of reality beyond the physical that you could send it to. Because the astral's not even part of the physical. It was its own plane. Well, as I said, I could never get it to work. So the deep dream stuff for VR. What? Like you? What did you do? You slept with helmets on and tried to dream in VR. Because the brain, I can't rule. The brain is very powerful. I've done enough psychedelics. The brain can create all kind of stuff with just on its own. So it's hard to rule out what was an epiphenomena of the brain itself and what was an actual metaphysical experience. $3D audio. 3D audio effect. Because we only hear it stereo. I remember Lou Reed used to do those binaural albums
No, we don't actually.
with the
No,
dummy head on the
we,
microphone.
we can make you hearing up as well. Like there's a lot of like where if it's a very silent room, you will hear things. Yeah, you've been to them. Those weird.
Oh, like the sensory
Yeah, yeah.
chambers.
Yeah, you just there that you will hear things. It will
Like
just
you like
come
just brain
how,
noise.
how yeah, basically, yeah. The mind will create
Yeah.
things. So
Probably
that's
so, and in dark rooms,
yeah,
like dark caves,
yeah, very true.
your
Yeah,
brain will start generating visual
yeah,
patterns.
yes, it will. It's pretty odd.
Yeah, the human
Sure.
brain is pretty amazing, actually.
Well, yeah, of course. It's the only thing we have. The brain and the
I think
ball.
it's the pinnacle of the universe so far.
You think? Oh,
And
well, yes.
look at what we're wasting it on.
Mm, this time and space. So thanks. Well, I was your friend, bro. I'm never gonna speak to you again.
Oh, come on, not two in one day. No.
It's gotta be, man. Yeah,
Are
done.
you gonna
I'm
get
done.
snatched by the pyramid?
Yeah, man. My 25 million people away with you.
You have a channel, right? Do you have
Yeah,
stuff on
huh?
your channel?
Yeah, no, but it's only bullshit.
Oh, well, what do you think is on this one?
No,
Let me
you
see.
are cats mainly, or your
Cats.
friends.
Here, I'm looking at yours now. Cross
Your
decking.
friends. Oh, great. So
R&R.
you never watched it.
Let loose corn pop. You have kind of a wild channel. Here, I'm going to put African's channel.
Nah, don't do that.
Don't
For
put
good.
it.
No, man. Don't put
Okay.
it.
Well,
Don't
y'all
put
know
it
where to find
anyway.
it.
Well, some good stuff there.
It's
Anyway,
it's like video game type content.
well,
Looks computer generated,
not all of it.
but a lot of it, the live stuff.
Well, yeah, of course. Why not? Mm.
What you made an image that freezes your mind?
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Is it winding down? What time is it there? Like midnight? I think I already told y'all, but the next time I'm going to be out is Monday evening, and I'm going to have a special guest. She's a mental health professional that's kind of whistleblowing some of the wokeness that she's finding in the accreditation and continuing education agencies that license mental health professionals. So she's going to come on Monday to talk about that. That ought to be interesting. And then after that, it's going to be kind of play it by ear because I'm on a new work schedule and I have to just fit in the streams whenever I can. It's going to be a little crazy for a few weeks. Oh, Mike, were you checking like after he left? They showed up. I I like Barney. I don't like the games. I'm tired of the games and the bullshit. And I know that's part of the bit, but it's a little different than what I'm trying to do here. I don't go through that with my other guests. And so I prefer guests where it's just more harmonious. It's more constructive. And Barney's kind of hit or miss. You never know what you're going to get with him. So if you catch a good vibe, it can go kind of an okay way, but a lot of times it's just uphill. But Mike, they used to say that about you too, and a bunch of other people. I've had many people on this channel try to convince me about some of my guests, and I always use my own judgment.
I hope you're not talking about me, man.
Nah.
Good, man, because I'll come over there and kick your ass and kick their asses too.
That's one way to handle it, I guess.
Well, hang on, that was it. Ha ha.
You know, everybody has their opinion. Everybody's a producer. Everybody has their
Yeah, man.
opinion of
Yeah,
what somebody else's channel should be doing. But
well,
I
my
go
God.
by I know what I want on my channel, and I go by my sense of things. And I've been pretty happy with it so far. So I have the guests that I want to have on. Midlife bro logic, Jeremy. We did a show together a few weeks ago. We've done a few other shows. But well, I have to pee really badly. I don't know if that
Go
means
pee, man.
ending it or just turning it over to you for a bit.
Oh, cool. Do you want to end it? You
I could do either one actually. We didn't get any women today. In fact, it looks like
ooh,
most of them left. But happy International Women's Day nonetheless. I
man,
do
that's
I
a
do
bad
appreciate
report.
the women that managed to stick around in my life and on this channel. You're a special lot, believe me.
Mm, mhm.
You have anything you want to leave us with?
No? Oh, we gotta leave. Shit. That's good. Like I
Well, it was
said,
good seeing you again, and keep coming
it is,
back.
buddy. You
Well,
be good.
you too. We'll see you next time.
Amen, man.
Okay. Take care, sir. All right. It looks like that's it for me. I'm taking tomorrow off, and I'll be back, like I said, Monday. It's going to be a little earlier. It's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific. So about half an hour earlier than I would normally be out. And we're going to talk to Susanna and hear what she has to say about the wokeness that's still kind of saturating the mental health profession. And other than that, have a great rest of your Saturday and have a great Sunday. It's the Sabbath. Remember to keep it unholy or holy, depending on how you celebrate it. And wait, what's going on here? It's been doing that lately. It's been making me full screen. That looks weird. All right. Yeah, not lost coming. Oh, wait, we got Ricardo real quick. Hey, Ricardo, you're going to have to monologue for a second while I go pee, and then I'll come right back.
Okay, Jeff. No
All
problem.
right. Here's Ricardo, guys.
Hey guys. Oh, just came on. So I'm gonna make a coffee. Anybody fancies one? I got decaf, and I got Mellow Birds. I'm gonna have a decaf. Do-do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do. Viva Hooky Street. God bless Hooky Street. Hooky Street, c'est magnifique. Hooky Street, c'est magnifique. Hooky Street, Hooky Street. So what's been happening today? I hope everyone's had a really good day. I have. It's been okay. That's the water poured. Now I've got to get the milk. So, Jeff will be back soon, I'm sure. Crashing in like a dragon. Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea. Puff the magic dragon, live by the sea. Oh, by the way, happy International Women's Day. I knew it was before this stream because my ex texted me and reminded me about it.
Alrighty, I'm back. What's up? How
Hey,
are you? How are things?
I'm okay. Yeah. Is my microphone working okay?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. I was hoping to say hi to Plastic African, but is he gone?
Oh, I know. Well, I I sent him away because I thought we were wrapping up. Plastic, if you're there, you can come back up. And Ricardo
You
wants to say
sent him
hi.
away with a flea in his
Singing
ear.
the English. Hey, Gordon. What are the English classics? Like for Yankee Doodle? Is that an English classic for Americans? I think that was making fun of Americans.
Mm-hmm. Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Stuck a feather in his
Yeehaw.
cap and called it macaroni.
That's the one. It was funny though.
What's an
The
English classic? I'm trying to
English are
think.
known for their wit.
Yeah,
I'm no different.
that is true.
I've
Go
got
ahead.
quite a dry wit. I can be sarcastic at times.
I
And
love Puff, even though that's
some
American.
people
That's
don't like
Peter,
it.
Paul, and Mary. I don't know Only Fools and Horses. I love Puff. I used to have the album growing up, and they had the cartoon on TV. It's still one of my favorite cartoons. And let me tell you something about that
Okay.
cartoon. You can put on that cartoon, and no matter what's going on in your life, it's like tarot cards. You can find something in that cartoon that relates
Okay.
to your problem or your issue and gain insight from just that one. It's like a little, I don't know, it's like barely half an hour. So if you have a problem, you just put on Puff the Magic Dragon, or you could probably find it online now, and there's going to be something in. I've used it so many times. It's solved like 20 or 30 problems by now because there's always some kind of little something in that cartoon that you can relate to your life.
I remember that cartoon from my childhood. I remember the song, and it's really catchy.
It's a Peter, Paul, and Mary song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's folk music. They're probably all socialist. and commies.
Mm.
But yeah, I hate that cartoon. Broke my heart though, because the boy
Mm.
grows up and the dragon goes away, and all the childhoods, like, it's he loses that childhood magic, that childhood
Yeah.
enchantment.
Well, it reminds me a bit of the that reminds me of the Snowman, which is similar.
Frosty.
No, the Snowman. It's Raymond Briggs. He wrote the book first,
Oh,
and
I don't
then
think I know that
they
one.
made a cartoon out of it. They play it every. They've put it on Christmas Day every year, about in the
Is it a
middle of the
British
day
thing?
for the last fucking like 20 years. My mum always used to insist on watching it. After the
Oh,
5 or 6th time, he'd be like, "Mum, we've already seen this. Can we watch something different, please?"
but they had, like,
But
every year they had the
it was good.
same shows that would come on. It was like a tradition.
We're walking in the air. We're walking in the air. Remember that one?
Mm-mm. I remember the
Yeah.
Frosty the Snowman cartoon they'd play over here,
Okay.
and they
Well,
had the Charlie Brown Christmas.
we're just talking about cartoons now, are we?
We and we can talk about anything.
Because
Is the Snowman a
I
cartoon?
really like Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo was a good cartoon.
Scooby Doo was the
It was
very
fun.
first television show that I ever saw. I remember it as a very, very young
Mhm.
child. It was the
Yeah,
first thing I remember seeing on TV ever. My
yeah,
first
yeah.
taste of
Purpose.
television.
And, there was some justice. When it was always the caretaker with the, ripped off his mask,
Yeah.
pretending to be the ghost,
Scooby, Scooby Doo,
and he
where
was
are
like,
you?
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for those damn kids."
Yep.
But
I loved Scooby.
they weren't
And
really
then they
kids, were
made
they?
him later on. They brought in Scrappy Doo,
Oh, Scrappy Dappy Doo. Yeah, I quite like Scrappy, although it's obviously,
and the Mystery
it's
Machine.
a warning against how not to be. Because he's a tiny, tiny little dog. He can't really throw a punch,
But
or
he had a bigger sense of himself in his
tiny.
mind because he was always running into danger, thinking he
Yeah,
could take it on.
overconfident. Overconfidence is the greatest enemy," said
I tried
Yoshimitsu.
to watch the live action Scooby Doo. It was so bad. I couldn't even sit through
Mm.
it. And Velma
Didn't they
was
make
such a bitch.
Didn't they
She was
make
such a
a real
Karen.
film of it with real people,
Yeah,
real actors?
it's horrible,
I never saw it. It
and it's
looks a bit
very
cheesy.
woke. And Velma is insufferable.
Mm. Is she actually a lesbian?
I don't know. She might be. Let's see.
She always
Um,
struck me as the type, with the sort of long straight hair and the square kind of
well,
glasses. And
Velma's the one with the orange sweater and the
was that
glasses
Velma?
and the short haircut.
And there was the hot foxy one with the blonde
And that was
hair. It
Daphne.
was like Daphne. She was my girl.
Yeah, she is a lesbian in the new Scooby Doo in the real
Yeah,
life movie. She
there
is
you go.
officially a lesbian.
Mm-hmm. I knew it. And who else?
Oh my god, I love Three's Company. That was one of my favorite sitcoms.
Scooby-Doo.
It was
Scooby-Doo.
great. Yes. And the gay bars here in Seattle, I think they do it in San Francisco too. They have Mrs. Roper Day, and all the gays come to the bars in their Mrs. Roper costumes and their
Mhm.
wigs and their nightgowns and their pearls.
Jeff, I'm sorry. I've got to apologise. I missed the first maybe hour or so of your stream. Didn't mean to, but I was out shopping for chocolate and stuff. So because
You
I
missed
wouldn't mind
you
talking
missed
about the
midlife
actual
bro logic,
title. Oh yes, I saw him earlier briefly, but um,
and
was
I'll
it
leave it at that.
was it good? I mean, I can go back and watch it later, but I just wanted to maybe add my 2 pence into the mix of the subject, if I
About
could.
Barney or about? Women's
No,
Day.
about women. Like,
Yeah, please do.
because you're the title of your streams to all the women I've loved, right?
Well, today is International Women's Day, which I didn't realize when I set up the stream. It's
Yes.
actually a socialist holiday, or was created by socialists. But
Okay.
we can still
But
honor women.
to celebrate good and great women of the past, like I don't know, Cleopatra or
I think it was kind of to push feminism, but
what's her name? Not Maggie Thatcher. Should we include Maggie Thatcher? And
I mentioned her earlier because Plastic African brought up Queen Elizabeth, the original, the Tudor queen,
oh yeah,
and it made me think of Margaret Thatcher. We were thinking of female leaders,
the
girl
first Queen
bosses,
Elizabeth the
lady
first,
bosses.
rather than the
What's
second.
your 2 cents on women?
Um, God's sake, I love them. Like my first love was female, was a woman. I mean, she was 18, I was 17, but you know, I thought she was a woman. I felt she was a woman, and she was beautiful. You
She
know,
turned out to
I
be a woman.
absolutely
Yeah.
fell in love with her, head over head over over feet. Yeah, she was, you know, foxy, long blonde hair, blue eyes, just pretty face. But she didn't come from a rich background. Her parents were quite poor, probably poorer than mine, less well off than my parents. She lived in a council house at the time, but she was so special, and I just fell in love with her. But it wasn't
How
to
old
be.
were you?
I was 17 when I fell for her, and she was 18. She was a
Oh,
bit
okay.
older. Yeah, that was my first love. But I've fallen in love with men as well.
Was it mutual? I was like longing from a distance. Oh, your mic might have cut out again. Uh-oh. We might have lost you. Ricardo, can you hear us? Uh-oh. He he vanished right in the middle of the steamy gay sex part. I mean, love.
I'm, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
I don't,
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
were
what
silent
happened.
for a while.
Yeah, it went dead, and then your image disappeared. Like everything was still there, but your image disappeared,
I wonder
and
if
there
it
was
was on
just
my end.
one of those little white kind of meow, 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 going round. What do you call it? The buffering symbol replaced you.
Oh, okay.
So what's he buffering about? It's probably my signal though, because my Wi-Fi is not the best because it's a shared network. So,
Oh, like with your
but I mean,
neighbors?
I love women, and I've never seen women as any less than men. You know, we're all equals as far as I'm concerned, and the more equal that women can be to
We're
men, the better. I've always felt that way. So
I think
women are
we're
just
equal on
awesome.
paper, but women don't always feel equal. And I think
It's
even
not
if we're equal but different.
sure, and it's not hormones and etc. But it's not fair that they get paid less for this doing the same job as
But I don't
men.
think they
I
do
think
get paid less.
that's
I
be
think
fair.
that's been debunked.
Is that actually a myth
Yeah, because when
that
you factor in time
made up?
worked and time worked and interest or something. Let's see. The wage.
Because my ex used to work in finance, and I don't know exactly how much she got paid, but she probably got paid less than her male counterparts.
But how do you know?
I don't. I'm guessing. I'm
If
making
you
an
Google
educated
wage
guess.
gap myth, it pulls up a ton of sites debunking it.
She could tell me
Um,
if I asked her. She'd know. Yeah, I spent the best part of the last 2 years loving a woman or trying to. Sometimes failing, but never stop
failing to
trying.
love.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's just life gets in the way sometimes, and it's paying the bills and you know kind of make sure that they're happy. Sometimes losing your own happiness in the process, just getting stressed out and miserable.
Oh, that doesn't sound like love. Are you happy now?
Well, yeah. Oh, well, I don't know. Happy. I'm more, now I'm single again. I'm more free. Like I've got no one breathing down my neck or telling me what to do or making making unreasonable demands on me. But then I miss the intimacy, the closeness, the cuddles, the kissing, the everything. So um,
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
just looking for that
you
love to return. It's like I've
you
had
can get
before.
the physical part. That's pretty easy to find, but the emotional part just kind of
Yeah,
has to happen.
yeah. I don't. I can't really. I can't really get physical with someone unless I really feel something for them, feel something strong. It's had to be a reciprocal build
Like a
up.
demisexual.
Yeah, maybe. I think I could be.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I've always found it difficult to sleep with strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the physical part is, put it this way, it's a lot easier than the emotional part. Like you can usually, it's not that hard to get somebody to sleep with you if that's all you want is physical contact. The
Hmm.
problem is a lot of us are not, that's not enough. That doesn't satisfy us.
Well, also, will there be will they be any good at it? Because if they're not, then it'll be fucking
That is
embarrassing for.
true, and you don't really know till you try it out. So you
Yeah.
never know ahead of time.
Well, no, but you can kind of. I don't know. Everyone's got problems, and that's fine. It's understanding how many problems you can deal with and how many problems you don't really need to know about.
And how many of our problems are the result of our own choices and efforts, and how much we have control over or not, and how much we're choosing as problems.
Well, how much our subconscious is being programmed by things outside of our knowledge or control, like advertisements. Like, what is that? Subliminal advertising.
Do
Do
you
you
do
believe in
you
that?
feel like you buy products against your will?
No, I don't.
I don't
I
either.
see. I see through the programming. I see through the illusions. I question everything, but some things I like. I'm quite into technology. I quite like musical equipment is the most synthesizers especially. They're the most fascinating device to me. Really advanced synthesizer, infinitely programmable and customizable.
Now they have all of that online software that you can just make
Mm,
any sound you want.
you can do a lot of, they're offering a lot of different weird little apps on your phone, but of course the control is limited and the amount of things that you can do, and it's just you're not actually working with physical things. You can't. pull plugs. You can't push and pull plugs in.
Oh, that's part of the experience.
I want knobs to twiddle. I want a real knob to twiddle. I don't
Yeah.
want like
Oh, I know what that's
a,
like.
a virtual knob on a screen. It just doesn't feel the same, does it? It might look the same, but it certainly doesn't feel the same. And that's important. What's that? Ergonomics or something?
I think it's more than ergonomics. It's a whole different. It's like a real instrument versus a computer program that you operate with a keyboard or a mouse.
Yeah, I guess some kind of touch screen interface could work. You always got the pinch in and pinch out function and everything. That's quite cool. I was so excited when I discovered that. I was like, oh wow, you can just zoom in on pictures and zoom out, just pinch in and pinch out. It's so cool. But yeah, I'm into photography. My dad was a photographer, an amateur one, but he took it quite seriously. He even had a red light room at one point. A developing room.
Oh, right. Yeah, I
The
remember
red light
that.
on top. He
Yeah.
was like, don't. He was like, don't go in. I was only little. He was like, don't go in when the red light's on, okay? Because the film is going to mess up the developing the black and white. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember. And we had
he's
those in
still
school.
got he's still got the negatives, boxes and boxes and boxes of them somewhere. So hopefully something creative and maybe useful can be done with them. Maybe some kind of mad psychedelic slideshow or something. I don't know. Take a lot of going through and converting them from, possibly converting them from analog to digital. I think he's in the process of doing that. But yeah, it's the problem though. When you take a lot of pictures, they always say it's good to take extra pictures, to take a lot of pictures when you're a photographer, because you never know what you're going to need later or see in a picture later that you didn't see at the start. But then once you've taken the pictures and you're storing the pictures, where are you going to they can take up a lot of space, or virtual space on a fucking hard drive as well. I've probably got thousands of pictures that I've either taken or downloaded from the internet or been sent from other people, and and I have to go through them and delete the ones I don't really need because they're taking up a lot of space. But then again, I've got some pictures that I absolutely, I think are really good, like masterpieces. I'd like to frame them and put them on my wall.
Well, you can do it.
Yeah, it's just choosing them. I have to put them in a special folder, I think. My favorites. But yeah, I love women. I mean, how can you not love women? They gave birth.
Oh, let me
They gave
count the
birth to me.
ways.
They gave birth to me.
Yeah,
I love
it's
the
not.
woman
It
who gave
takes a little
birth to
more
me.
than that.
Sure, they're not all angels. They say, oh, women are the fairer sex. Yeah, but they're not all sugar and spice and all things nice, are they? They can be just as heinous, just as evil, just as sick as men can be.
Yeah,
So
I'm well aware. Yes,
let's
I
not
grew up
be
with women.
let's not be under any illusions about that. But they do, they do pretend sometimes, and they do act.
Hmm.
And well, that's fine. We all want to be, seen as good people by everyone else. But I think it's better to just be yourself. Like, just be.
Yeah, I'm a Satanist. I don't care if people think I'm good. That's not a priority for me.
That's cool. Well, so it's nice to talk to you anyway, Jeff. It's a
Well,
shame
you as
nobody
well.
else is on. Leggy was on earlier. I always enjoy
Yeah, we hadn't seen
seeing
him in a while. It
hearing
was good
Leggy
to see him. He,
because he's awesome. He's just got really good energy.
yeah, I
Mm.
like Leggy.
He's usually like in a good mood.
Mr. B, what? They're supposed to be. Did you tell him that Trump said there's only two genders now? Why are they get? What were the six choices? Male, female, non-binary,
Something in between.
undecided,
I'll
unknown.
let you know next month
What
when
would the
I've had my
sixth one
period.
be? Not laws is saying none of that stuff exists. So you have actual VA things showing multiple genders? Because he doesn't think wokeness is even real. Not laws, I hope you show up Monday to talk to that lady. Because she spent her whole career studying this not real thing and exposing it. Oh, other. Yeah, that's. I didn't think about other. What gender are you? I'm other. Other gender. I think that's my gender.
Hey, do you know what? Do you know what I've seen in Poole near? It's a town near where I live. It's quite upmarket. It's a bit more modern than where I live. But do you know what I've seen in the local shopping mall, which is really modern? So the
No.
toilets. I went going to the new toilet area. It's all lit up in blue, and there's fucking doors everywhere. And you're like, okay. And the first two doors you see, what does it say? Inclusive. That's it. It just says inclusive on the door in big letters. And I'm like, oh, inclusive. That's cool. Inclusive. Yeah, that inclusive means everyone. That's cool. So I went in there and had a pee, and that was it. But that's the first time I've ever seen inclusive, and there was
What
no
did it what
symbol. There was no
was there
picture.
anything
There was no
different
picture
about it?
on it.
What did it look like inside?
It was just looked like a disabled toilet.
Oh, okay.
So it could have been even inclusive of disabled people. But
Yeah.
I just
So it's
thought,
just like a
well, it
wider
must
stall
be,
with the it was a
yeah,
regular toilet though?
yeah, just like one private one. And there were two of them next to each other. Then obviously next to that there was the men's, and then the women's. But I don't know. I don't really like pissing with other men or shitting around other men. I always prefer a private, you know, room if I can.
Well, they
So
have the urinal law where there's a certain amount of space you have to put between you and other people peeing. You're not supposed to
yeah,
go
that's
right up next to somebody else if there's a free
it's a good
urinal somewhere
idea
else.
because there's always
Like
a
at my job, we have three urinals, so
gap
that's
at the bottom
you have
and a
to
gap at
you
the
never
top.
use the middle
Yeah,
one if there's someone on the side with. But the one on the side is the little tiny urinal for kids that comes out of the floor, and the other
yeah,
two
right.
are wall length, wall
Too
height.
low. Yeah.
But so you have to decide: do I go stand next to this person peeing so I can have
Mhm.
the wall height, or do I skip it and use the little kids urinal because you want to put the space between you and the other guy peeing? So sometimes it's a dilemma.
Dilemma. Social dilemma.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
social. Very.
I've had many. I always breeze through somehow.
Same here. That's all you can do. If you're breezing through, then you're making it.
First, identify any potential Karens, and then avoid. Do your best to avoid them.
I do. It's
You'll
like a
be doing
video
all right.
game. Avoid the Karens, and if you do have to encounter them, get ready for battle. Make sure you're leveled up.
Always, always remember figure out where the escape routes are, and
Yes,
learn to move.
that too.
Learn to move quickly. Yeah, but
But I find with Karens, because they like to control, and if you set a boundary and let them know very early that they're not going to be able to control you, they're either going to back off or they're going to escalate. They're going to like assess in real time, and usually they end up backing off because
mm,
there's a potential risk to escalating because it could backfire.
yeah,
So they're kind of bullies. They try to bully the easy people, and if you show them that you're not going to be bullied, they usually back off. But
it's true.
sometimes they'll resort to institutional power to try to
Yeah,
get some extra firepower behind their bullying. But that's when it can blow up if you know how to work the institutions yourself.
true.
Yes, as soon as they wake up, put it
I
in their
prefer to let
alarm.
my actions speak. I don't these days. I'm more of a strong, silent type. But if it has to come down to a verbal battle, a battle of wits, then I'll never back down.
Me
I'm
neither. I'm
always up for
always
that.
ready to fight, especially a Karen. But I am learning. Work is teaching me to pick your battles because I don't want to blow up this job. So I,
Not
I,
true.
I'm getting better at is this worth fighting over? Is this worth pushing? Is this something you
What
just
kind of
keep your mouth shut and move on and
hmm,
focus on the rest of your day? So I'm having
what
to
kind of
learn little things like that,
job
and I
is
think
it,
it's helping.
Jeff? Is it an office job?
No, it's retail. So I'm working with the public a lot.
Retail. I used to
Lots of
work in
lots of
retail.
random coworkers.
Yeah, and most of them are idiots or morons.
Yeah,
Is
so
that fair?
so far so good. And but the good thing about it is it's always busy, so you don't really have time to really get enmeshed with your coworkers and interact too much. So you can keep it on like a real superficial professional work level and focus on your job.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds
It's those
sensible. Yeah.
office jobs where you're working in close quarters with the same people, so this
You can
stable
find. You
dynamic
can
gets
suss.
set
You can
up,
slowly.
and you
Yeah.
have a lot of downtime, so everybody has more time to get in everybody else's business.
hmm You can slowly suss out the interesting, spiritual, deep, fucking truth-seeking people, can't you? You'll just be drawn to them if there
Um,
are any.
we'll yeah,
You
we'll
might be
see
the
how good
only
my
one.
sensors are end up being.
I'm good at. I think I'm good at sussing people out, but that's
I've
only
heard
on a
that Luna and
superficial
people
level.
that live together too, women that live together, because I grew up with women, and like my sister and all her friends would stay at each other's house all the time, and they'd all have the cycles at the same time.
Well, yeah, their menstrual cycles start to synchronize, don't they?
Yeah, I think that's true. I think that is a real thing.
That's crazy. It's not all
Thank you,
bad
Luna.
being
I
a
love
woman,
y'all
is it?
too. The cool ones, the non-neurotic, non-Karen,
hmm
non-control freak, non-high anxiety, non-drama women. I love y'all.
Yes, I'll second that completely. I love you too. Usually only one.
Uh-oh, I think you cut out again. We lost him again. Oh, did you? Tell him to come on my show, not lost. I would love to talk to a high up leader. I love Dolly. She's like my favorite person in the whole world. Who? There's nobody. I want to meet one
I'll be
person
back.
that doesn't like Dolly Parton. She's impossible to not like. I can't imagine Dolly ever saying a bad, ugly thing to anybody or getting angry or hurting anybody. She's just like the
Yeah.
perfect human.
She had a lovely, bright person.
I did see her the little musical number she did a few years ago about Satan, like, and where she was like, "You're not gonna get me, Satan," or something. And they had the Satans come out. It was like at one of the award shows, I think. I thought that was cute. Yeah, she is chill as fuck. I loved her in 9 to 5 too. That was my favorite movie growing up.
9 to 5, what a way
A
to
way to
make a
make a
living.
living, barely getting by.
It's all taking, no
And
giving.
that was a feminist movie too. Now, I went back and watched it as an
Good film,
adult,
that was.
and it has
Fun film.
all the feminist coding in it about taking down the evil male boss. But he really was a bad dude.
Yeah. Hey, that reminds me of another film I saw, more recent one. I don't know if it's feminist, but have you heard of the film Horrible Bosses?
No, looking it up. Horrible bosses. 2011 black comedy. Oh Lord, three friends who decide to murder their respective overbearing abusive bosses. So it's like a triple 9 to 5 where there's three bosses that they get together and kill. Is it a comedy? It says black comedy, even though it's a
Yeah,
bunch of white people.
it's a really, really good film. I think I've seen it twice and I loved it the second time as
Jason
well. So
Bateman, Charlie
they get
Day.
revenge.
Oh, I
Three
love
different
Charlie Day.
people get revenge on their plot revenge on their bosses, and it's funny. It's not
Jason
so much
Sudeikis, Jennifer Aniston, Colin Farrell, and Kevin Spacey, and
nasty.
Donald Sutherland, and Jamie Foxx. Wow, it's
Hmm.
star-studded.
Hmm. What year have we got? Early 2000s, maybe 2010ish. I
2011
don't know.
looks like.
2011, yeah. So it's not too old. But I can recommend that film. So it's it's got a lot. It's got comedy, action,
Murder,
justice.
intrigue.
I like films with a bit of justice in them. Good proper justice.
People getting what they deserve.
Mm. But that's not, you know, life's not obviously not always that simple, and I guess films shouldn't always reflect that. But I always used to like those films where you know the good guys win and the bad guys die.
Is that a TV series, Luna? No Good Deed? Oh, I love Lisa Kudrow. She's in it?
The chat's blowing up. How many people you got in the chat at the moment?
Just six.
Only, only
Not
six.
Laz
Oh,
and five other people. It's an
good
American
on
dark comedy, follows three families vying to buy the
you.
same house, which they all think will solve their problems. Oh, okay. Yeah, I might check it out.
No good deed. That sounds good. Yeah, actually, Luna song. Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's a
does sound
movie
good.
with. It looks like they made a TV series about it, and she's in the TV series as well. So
I like
you would
Lisa
start with the
Kudrow.
movie.
She's she's a babe, isn't she? She's tall, isn't she? She's really tall, like 6 foot or something.
I'm coming up with a different movie about people going to prison. Um,
I'm gonna do a quick Google search to find out how tall Lisa Kudrow is, so I can do that myself on another tab. Height.
I'm only finding the TV series.
Oh, she's only She's 5'8". That's quite tall
Oh,
for a
that's not
woman,
very
though.
tall.
Quite tall for a woman.
I'm not
It
finding the movie, Luna.
wouldn't be tall for a man.
Only the TV series.
I'm taller than average myself, Jeff. I'm 6'1".
Oh yeah, that is kind of tall.
Quite stocky, but not
Stocky.
like stocky. Like I'm quite
Oh.
muscly, but I'm not fat. You know, I'm not skinny, but I'm not fat. It's just I'm not very muscly, but I'm not skinny either.
Yeah, she was my favorite too on Friends. You don't seem stocky on camera.
Yeah, maybe it's just the way I see myself. But I
Like
have put a
body
bit of weight
dysmorphia.
on. No, I have definitely put a bit of weight on the last few years. I was more like 12 and a half stone. Now I'm like 13 and a half. So I don't know. I have been doing more regular press ups though. So I'm trying
That's
to
easy
build
to
up my
take on.
steps.
Just diet and exercise.
Yeah.
And
I'd like
not
to go
diet
back to
isn't
the
starving
gym.
yourself, but diet isn't just
No.
changing what you eat, cutting out
Yeah, sure.
fatty or
I'm a
sweeter
sucker. I'm a
foods.
sucker for the sweet stuff. But
Yeah,
I do
that's what's
love
doing it.
nothing more than a good savory, a good savory meal with all roast potatoes and gravy and
Well, March
chicken and.
14th is steak and blowjob day, so you could get you a good steak.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's a
That's
holiday. It's
amazing.
also Pie Day, so you get you
When
some
is that? Next week.
March 14th, 314,
Next.
314.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll
Interesting.
be doing a stream. Let me see what day of the week that is.
I wonder if that's an official holiday.
It is. We looked it up today. Barney told us about it. Oh, it's next Friday. It's in a week.
I have to do what I can to make that
Yeah,
happen.
I'll
Then.
be working that day, but I could do an evening stream when I get home.
Hmm.
I think I
Well,
might
that'll
have
be fun.
seen Unfaithful.
It was Pancake Day on Tuesday.
It seems like they have a lot of
But
pancake days because that came across a few weeks ago
I
as
don't have
well.
any. I don't have any flour. I had some eggs and I have some milk. I have plenty of water.
Do you
I
have
don't have any
Aunt
flour.
Jemima? Do they still have her in Britain, or did they take her away there too?
Who's Aunt Jemima?
Uh-oh. I guess y'all don't have her. She's the pancake mix that they decided was racist that they pulled off. They pulled off the market. They changed the brand.
Oh, oh, no, no. I didn't hear about that. No, but was there a stereotypical image of her on the packaging?
Yeah, she looked like her. She was a mammy. Her
Mhm.
name was Aunt Jemima. Actually, closer to her.
Right. Were a lot of black people complaining then?
A lot of white people. A lot of
Oh, for
uppity
fuck's
white
sake.
people. They're the only ones that ever complain. The black people don't. The
Wokeism.
wokeness is an upper middle class white phenomenon. All the people that they're pretending to um fight for, none of them are generating these problems themselves.
Hey, woke is a joke.
They took away Uncle Ben. They took away
That's
Rastus,
all.
the cream of wheat guy. They took away Jemima.
How about Uncle Ben's? You know, the
No,
rice and the.
he gone. He's racist.
He's gone.
Yes.
Oh, Uncle Ben. He
Yeah,
was
he
alright,
he
man.
he and Jemima went about the same time.
Okay, I got one for you. How about the man from Del Monte? You say, yeah.
The Green Giant.
Remember? No, the man from Del Monte. Did you get that?
They
Maybe it was
took
a
away
European thing.
the Indian lady, the one with the boobs. You could fold it over and make boobs with her
It was like,
elbows or her knees. Del Monte. Let's see. I'm looking it up.
well, he
Del
was like
Monte.
from the West Indies, I think. Jamaica and all that. It
I
was like
remember
a
the Seven Up guy. Is he
West
a white
Indian.
guy?
No, he was a black West Indian guy. He was like, I think.
They probably did. Let's see.
The man from Del Monte, he say, yeah, he was like the juice taster. the tester, and he used to go around,
That that
testing
does
the
sound
juice to
racist
make sure
already.
it was
Maybe
a
he
good
was a
quality.
British thing. The Man from Del Monte. No,
Yes.
there's a band called The Man from Del Monte.
No, there were really good advertisements on the television.
I'm just
And it was
seeing
always
an old white guy in a hat like Colonel
from Del
Sanders.
Monte. He say, yeah, he could have been white. I don't know. You could always blame the
I bet
perceived
if he was white, he got to stick around.
the thingy
He's picking a
effects.
pineapple. He's cutting
We
it open,
remember things wrong. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
and he's like giving the approval.
it's just juice. It's just expensive juice. So you never bought it because you could buy it cheaper, another brand, but
He looks like a
it was just
plantation owner.
expensive.
No,
Posh
actually,
juice.
this is Mammy. Those were just Mammy figurines. This is the actual Mammy from Gone with the Wind. She came with the Gone with the Wind collection. She used to have a little tag around her neck that certified her as Mammy.
Gone with
Hattie
the
McDaniel.
wind. Oh, hi.
This
Hello.
is a woman. Y'all talk about
Hi,
International
Helena.
Women's Day. This is a woman. You want to know what a woman is? This is
Helena's
a
a
woman.
woman. Helena, would you like to come and join us on chat up on the panel? I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind talking to you
He wants to hear your voice.
if you don't mind. If Jeff doesn't mind me
I
inviting
could go
someone.
for a little while longer. I have to wrap up pretty soon and go
Mm.
run some errands before it gets too dark. Yeah, I don't know nothing about birth of no babies. Miss
Even though
Scarlet,
we
go
know that.
hanging out with that
Even
po
though
white
we know
trash.
that's
And then
not
they
her
had
name.
Prissy. Prissy was the one that didn't know nothing about birth of no babies. That was Butterfly McQueen.
Mm-hmm.
And they had to slap her because she would get hysterical. Not laws. This is blah 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 blah. What are you saying here?
Coffee's
Don't make
going
no kind
cold.
of sense. Just don't make
That's
no
not
sense.
Lars waffling
I
on
know,
about.
right? I had a gay friend that used to say that all the time. He's like, because he modeled himself after. In fact, his drag name was Holiday O'Hara, partly after Madonna and partly after Scarlett O'Hara. And he would say all the time, "I'll think about that tomorrow. I'm not going to think about that today. I'll think about that tomorrow." I hated Scarlett. She's one reason I couldn't watch the movie. She's she's an insufferable white lady. She's a Karen, her
Who? Scarlett
Scarlett.
O'Hara.
Yes,
What a name.
a spoiled, entitled white lady who threw little fits and tantrums to get her way and tried to control and manipulate everybody around her.
Sounds like one to avoid.
I do avoid her. I've never even seen the whole movie because of her.
Luna's song says she's a narcissist for real.
I don't know what fear and anger you're talking about. I'm neither afraid nor angry. I'm hearing an echo on your end.
So did you complete? I've got echo cancellation on, and nothing is going on in the background. It's so
Yeah, my voice is coming
so
through.
quiet here. You'd expect a bit of a few rowdy, drunken people shouting and trying to sing at midnight, but there's nobody. Nobody's got the balls, obviously. On a
Well, not a
Saturday
lot of
night.
balls on Women's Day.
Da,
Even
da,
in
da, da,
today's
da,
age.
da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Saturday night. Da, 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 da. Be my baby. Well, I should go out more and try and socialize in the real world, but I don't find it easy, if I'm honest. But
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't
once I
either.
get into it, it's okay. But it's just where to go, because there's a few bars around here that get quite busy, but yeah, they're not really my scene. I want something a bit more classy,
It
like a
shouldn't be hard
jazz
to
club or
find in
something,
England. Y'all
like
invented class.
complexities.
The plus is all the straight people that are attaching themselves to the movement. You know, what am I to do about it? I don't even bother to have feelings about it because it's there no matter what. Same with that ugly flag. Probably so, Gordon, unless it was the red dress run.
Yeah, I have respect and reverence to the fairer sex and the way they dress. No, I've never
That's
done
why I
it,
have
but I've
my
nothing against it.
beads and my This is a woman's shirt actually,
Hmm.
and my pink. I have pink on the t-shirt. I tried to. This
Is
is
it
as
extra
close
small?
as I could get to emulating a woman dressing in honor of them.
Yeah, it's not very. It's not very
There's
feminine.
pearls on here, pink pearls.
Some nice touches. I'm not gonna.
Asexual is not a
I'm
group.
gonna put you down.
That's not a thing. That's just people that don't like sex. That's not an identity.
Mm.
Just
Mm.
like people that don't
Asexual,
like
just people who
guacamole
don't.
is not an identity.
People just people who just don't have sex. How? I don't know.
They're
How
not
broken?
oppressed. Nobody
How
cares about them
broken?
at all.
Jeff, how get this? How broken would your bits have to be? How broken would your junk have to be for you to identify as a permanent asexual? For God's sake.
I probably still wouldn't, like, because the
Just a
attraction would
thought.
still be there.
Yeah. Well, it all starts in the mind, doesn't it? Which goes back to the romance kind of thing, or but can you have love? Can love flourish without romance, or do they have to go together like a horse and carriage? Mhm. Mhm. What is romance anyway? Jeff? Can you try and help me to figure out what romance is? Could you explain it
Me?
in a few sentences? Do you
Not
understand
really.
it?
I'm not the most romantic person.
Who
It's a
is though?
feeling you have towards somebody, and it happens when it happens. You can't force it or control it or anything.
Hmm. But that's
Um,
love. That's love, isn't it? That you're talking about.
there's different types of love. The Greeks had 11 words for
Yeah.
love. I did a whole stream on it.
I
So I
thought they had
guess
five.
romance would be part of that.
I thought they had five.
No,
Agape.
they had way more than five.
Oh, okay.
They had like 9 or 11.
Well, that obviously includes love for your grandparents and love for older people and whatever.
Yeah, there was some kind of familial love in there.
Hmm. It's very interesting that they prioritized that so much and went into it so deeply in ways that we tend not to in our culture. Definitely warrants more study. Ancient Greek history and
I
sociology.
do study it. Yeah, I think it does.
Hmm. Grill. Do you still play videos or get pictures up and stuff on the screen?
Whenever I have something interesting to show.
Yeah. Have you got any big things planned for future streams
I'm
coming up?
having that guest on Monday.
Oh,
We're having a
cool.
special guest to talk about wokeness
Oh,
and mental
brilliant.
health. Yeah. So this
Sounds
imaginary
good.
thing that we're all collectively hallucinating.
Yeah, that could well be.
Well, we'll find out Monday because she's put a lot of research into it.
Hmm. Have you been getting your regular fries? from the
No, I have not. I have not. I might do it this week, one day after work.
Mm, that'd be good. Do you know
Yeah.
something really, really, really fortuitous happened to me in my local McDonald's the other day?
What?
So basically, I ordered. Oh, I got I was only going to get a coffee, and then just this. I got my coffee, and then but the smells of everyone's food was around me was just making me feel really hungry. So I thought, okay, I'll just order. I'll get some chicken. I'll order the wrap of the day, which was a katsu chicken wrap. Okay, and it was delicious, but it took so long to get the order. But I was number one. I thought, okay, I'm number one. But they took fucking about 10 minutes to even get the order, and I had to sort of complain. And basically, I ended up. They said, "Oh, do you want an app? Do you want an ice cream or something?" As you know, like to say sorry,
Did you
having to
ask for the
wait. So
manager?
no, I just had to complain a bit. It wasn't hard, and they gave me an apple pie, and they also gave me a big load of put in loads of fries with my wrap. So I was
Oh
like,
my God. Why'd you tell
bingo,
me that?
my
Now I
lucky
know that I
day.
can Karen for fries.
But do you know? Apparently, do you know what the reason why it took so long is because they didn't want to like cook my chicken in the same thingy as something else was being cooked, and that's why they were waiting. But it just seemed a bit
I
ridiculous
thought they
because
already
only
had
one thing.
the stuff they cooked. They shouldn't be mixing stuff in the first place.
Mm, I don't know, but anyway, it worked out to my favor, and I ended up getting huge, large fries and a flipping hot apple pie, which was quite delicious. A bit sweet, but
Yeah, they are sweet.
nice
I
anyway.
remember those. They used to have apple and cherry growing up.
Oh yeah, I don't think we have the cherry ones. I haven't seen those.
Oh, y'all didn't have cherry? Yeah, we had cherry, hot
No.
cherry pie, and hot
Oh,
apple pie.
I love cherry pie.
Well,
Oh,
speaking of
there's a bit.
food, I'm gonna go out and feed myself now, I believe.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'll get hungry and hungry if we keep talking about it.
yeah, yeah. It's one of my favorite things in life is good food. So I'm probably gonna find something find something to munch on. Tasty
What
and
time is it
nutritious.
there? Like after midnight?
It is no, it's coming up to midnight. It's like 12 minutes to.
Oh, okay. Man, y'all Brits hang out
Yes.
late. I get more British people
Yeah.
at the witching hour here.
Mm. Yeah, well, some people stay up late. I don't always stay up late. It depends on the moon. But usually when it's a full moon, then I have a lot of difficulty
Oh, is
sleeping.
it full moon? That's gonna.
I
Lord,
tend to stay up all night.
y'all have fun in the Panelverse. I'm out of here until Monday. Let's see. March 14th. So it's not quite full moon yet. It's the worm moon. The next full moon is called the worm moon. What is that? What's a worm moon? Oh, it's the Native American names for full moons. They have the crow moon, the crust moon, sap moon, sugar moon, or worm moon. Oh, because it correlates to things that were going on in the agricultural cycle. Like the
And I'm back.
best moon for tapping maple trees, etc. That makes sense.
Can I just respond to somebody's comment?
To not laws? Yeah, he's the only
Not
one
lost.
typing.
When he said, "Hey, dude, I'm sexual. I bet I've banged more women than you by like a factor of 10." Well, it was I maybe I don't know who he was talking to. Probably you, but seeing as you're gay, I don't expect you have banged many women.
0.
But
My score is 0. My body count.
I
Uh-oh, we lost you again. We always lose you right at the sex parts.
rise
Plus,
at an
it's...
important rise at an important moment, right?
Yeah, now you're back.
Crucial, like a crucial fucking moment. So what was I going to say? I was going to confess I can't remember how many women I've slept with because there've been so many, but and most of them didn't really matter to didn't really I didn't you know they were
So see,
quite
not...
fleeting.
Let's see.
So,
Well, he
but I
said a
would say
factor of 10.
I would estimate probably about maybe 20 to 30. Yeah.
He's being a bully. But first of all, this is not Rosin. He's
Let's
trolling,
be
so
honest.
I
Could have
wouldn't
been
even
more.
take him seriously to begin with.
No, but he's
He's
old.
bored, and I guess he
He's
ran out of
older though,
video
isn't
games
he?
to play.
He's our age. He's about our age though, isn't he? So it's possible he could have slept with quite a few women.
I would have no way of knowing, or any interest in knowing even.
Well, there's better games to play than sexual conquests. It's all a bit
Yeah, I agree.
adolescent fantasy kind of territory. I just want to find people I can love. I don't want to put any limits on that. I don't want to I just want it to be spread across more people. I want to be able to actually affect people in positive ways and have it be reciprocated. But people are so
That's
complicated and
that's
people are
very
so fucking
ambitious. Do a
busy
YouTube
and
channel. Spread. That's what I do. I
oh yeah,
spread my stuff by YouTube.
like
But you make
go live.
music too. You can use your music to spread things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. If I could just write an original song, I might be a bit more successful than I am. But I could always get help with that.
Yeah,
I've
take a
got
songwriting workshop. I took one at the beginning of lockdown. It was really
yes,
cool.
definitely. There's probably a few. Might have seen a few going on around here. But, yeah, I love anything music related, really, as long as it's not opera or blues.
Yeah, I've never developed an ear for opera either.
Mm.
Bunch of hollering women, screaming women. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So I think well, should we knock it on the head then and just
Knock
go?
it on the head. I like that phrase. Yeah, let's knock it on the head. Yeah. Yeah, because I got to go get something to eat and run some errands before it gets dark. So I should knock it on the head. Oh, it sounds like you cut out again. Well, your timing was perfect because we're knocking it on the head anyway. Unless that happened literally to you just now. Hopefully not. Well, all
Slow
right.
food
Oh,
every
there you
day.
are.
I'm back.
Okay. Well, you have
So,
anything you want to say on the way out?
not really.
Anything you want to
Just
spread?
peace, love, and unity, as
Yeah.
always.
Peace, love, and soul trade.
Fuck the haters and the trolls. 'Cause they'll get theirs.
Yeah, that'll add to his
Somewhere.
body count. There.
All right,
All
love you,
right,
man.
Ricardo. It was nice
Yeah,
talking, and we'll
yeah, you
see you
too.
again. Have a great
See you
rest
on
of
the
your night.
see you on the next one.
See you on the next
Hopefully,
one.
it'll be a bigger, busier panel.
We'll see. It'll be Monday. I'm having that lady on, so I don't know if
Yeah,
we
I'll
can do
try.
an open panel or not.
Cool. I'll try and get there earlier than so I don't miss anything.
Alrighty. Well, have a good rest of your weekend, and
Cheers,
I'll
Jeff.
talk to you later.
Enjoy your food.
Cheers.
See you soon.
Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Yes. Have a good weekend.
Woken. Okay. Laughing all the way. Cheers.
Cheers. See how it. I don't know why it does that. It started defaulting to this instead of this. I don't like that. Um. Anyway, yes, we're knocking it on the head. So I'm out for the night. I'll be back Monday with Susanna Alexander, and we'll learn all about wokeness, wokeness in mental health and what's going on there. It's not supposed to be there anymore, but it still is. And she'll tell us all about it. So be there for that. And I'll probably do an open panel afterwards. Um, so I'll see you all then. Have a great rest of your Saturday and have a just as good or better Sunday. And I will see you on Monday. So rock out with your woke out. Take care, everybody. Thanks for hanging around. And happy Women's Day, International Women. We love the women. Happy women. Hail women. Look, I guess I doffed my antlers to the women. Hail women.